Good evening, you guys. How is everybody doing? I hope y'all doing good. I'm gonna let y'all start getting the notifications. I don't have class tonight. I just feels free. I was a free woman. But I want to get on early because I think it's some vitamins I've been taking. I've been going to sleep early. I've been, getting my 7, 8 hours. Then it's the summertime, y'all. I was off sick for a couple days, and I was still getting cases. So I gotta get. My sister been working. I need to. I get off here tonight. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to close. I'm gonna try to close out some of these cases while I'm at home. Hmm. Hey Tyranny. Hey little Miss Muffin. Hey Mario Johnson. How are you? Child, we get ready to chat tonight. I know I haven't been coming on, y'all. I've had the opportunity to get me to like rest. Hey, Emerald. I be missing y'all. I said I was gonna start because I was tired. Like my brain was really fogged up. I felt like I was overworked. I think my resistance was low because I was kind of getting sick. And that's because I was working so hard to make sure, just to make sure that I kept my GPA up. And then, yeah, I was in the process of moving out of my office, and then I was like, I'm gonna just move to a smaller office. And so I may end up moving to a bigger one, even bigger one than what I'm in, because um I I think I'm gonna have the opportunity to do a summer program with children, even though I'm in school. It's something that means I always do that to myself. Um, I'll say what it is once I find out if I get what it was that I asked for. But yeah, I be having a lot going on. I do. So when I have the opportunity to sit still, I be so freaking happy. I be so happy. Um, on the is it this weekend? Okay, so yeah, so the 16th and the 17th. Yeah, so I'll be busy 16th and the 17th. I gotta take a class. Hmm. Hey Rose Flippin'. Hey Miss Anissa. Hey Debbie, Lawrence. How is everybody doing? Did you all get the opportunity to go to Oxygen TV and see the segment um, that I was in? I was on the show A Plan to Kill. Oxygen slash own slash Disney. Y'all know they're all the same now. I didn't know that until recently. So Disney would be the bigger channel or bigger company. So I guess Disney has bought out Oxygen and um Oxygen and TV One, or is it Oxygen and TV One or own Oxygen or own or whatever. Um, so I did a segment. Um, they brought me in for this cold case, and the only thing I could go look at, I was like, Lord, I was looking cute, but Lord, I'm so glad I have lost some of that weight. But the TV put 20 pounds on you. That's all I could think about. I was like, Lord, thank you. And but anyways, they're on it. They're coming back. They're coming back. And guess who is, I don't know what case. They don't ever tell me what case it is until they send me the script of the case, actually, that they want me to study and all of that. And so when I reached out to the producer, because they were supposed to pay me, they came here last year. They ain't paid me a dime. Okay. She's like, oh, so what was you supposed to have gotten your check? I don't know what happened, child, please. But anyways, that was her segue to say, well, we're coming back and we would like for you to be um, the last time they told me they was coming, they had said it kept changing because it went from August to September, and they either came at the end of September or the beginning of October. And so they told me that it would be for the new season, right? Of I don't even think they told me the name of the show at that time because they're very secretive kind of about that, because I think the names of the but I think A Plan to Kill already had a season. But anyways, they have not told me yet what particular case for when they come. I'll know when the field producer the sends me the script. Or it's not a script. Well, they basically send you what they want you to learn about the case, right? They send you what they want you to learn about the case to talk about. And I remember the night we left, me and Diane went over there, and Diane was there with me the whole time. I was only supposed to be there 2 hours. We didn't leave until 1 o'clock in the morning because we just didn't leave until 1 o'clock in the morning. And I remember like the next day, like for the next day after that, and for a few days, my throat was sore for days. I had never talked that much. I never, now I see, I was like, I see how singers get, their throats get so, I had never talked that much. Talking from 6 o'clock in the evening all the way to 1 o'clock in the morning. And they felt so bad, like they bought us a dinner and stuff, but I didn't get a chance to eat my dinner because I was, they was like, oh, we gotta get out of this mansion. Like the people were getting ready to come home. They had only rented the mansion for so long. They was like, we're so sorry, can you just not take a break and just, so anyways, y'all, um they were pretty cool. That was really cool though. It was really fun. It was cool. It was fun. It was my first time ever doing like national, because Oxygen TV is on a national level. And I'm happy that the producer there, she was really brash, right? She was, but she was really nice to me. She ran out to when we was leaving, she ran to the car and gave me a hug. So, you did such an amazing, I really appreciate you doing this, staying here all this time with us, because I was only supposed to be there 2 hours. And she's like, she was like, the another producer, because she said that last year, one of the other producers is going to reach back out to you. Did she speak with you about another show that we're doing? And so it's funny because when I called about my check, she said that I had just thought about, I needed to get in touch with you because we're on our way back to the Memphis area to do a show, another case, and we would like for you to appear on the show. I don't know if it's a plan to kill. It could be. Tell your guy they don't get nervous, because I don't think it's funny, because that producer that ran out to the car that I told you I was brash when I was leaving, she has said I had asked, so I was asking her a few questions. She was like, do you know of some good cases? Y'all know the only thing that at that time that was on top of my brain was the Young Dolph case. But don't get nervous, child. I don't think I don't think they would do that. They're into doing older cases, like old cases. These cases range from from like back in the 90s and like the 80s and early 2000s. That's kind of what they focus on. You know, Lorenzen Wright's case would be a good case. It would. It would. You know, I thought about going to sit down and interview Billy Ray. Child, I ain't gonna be able to deal with Billy Ray grinning at me. He grinned through the whole he grinned through the whole um trial. He was just grinning. They knocked that smile off his face when they found him guilty. That's the only time I didn't see a smile on his face. I knew at that point something was wrong with Billy Ray. How you gonna be sitting there smiling through the whole damn case and you know you killed that man? Oh, Cheryl made a damn fool out of him. I'm gonna get into talking about Jook, but let me just say this out. You have to be very careful, especially because for me, I talk about these cases or whatever, and you know I'll talk about them. I'm not as dogmatic as I could be because I have access to a lot of information. I could really be a dog, but I work for the government, and even if I didn't work for the government, I wouldn't be a dog about it, right? It's just I think you have to. It's just some things. I'm just not a dog. When I'm very firm on what I believe and I say what I mean or whatever, but I'm not dogmatic. Okay. So I talk about it and then I move on with my life unless somebody fuck with me. Then I'll poke at them a little bit if they mess with me. But Shara, I remember when Lorenzen Wright was killed on my TV show on my public channel, my least access channel. His mother, like they had stopped as it got older, they stopped talking about the case. Every year I would have his mother on to remind people that his case was still not solved. And we used to have to do a lot of editing because Lorenzen's mother was very emotional. And she would say, we would have to edit out. She would say, she always said, she said, Shara killed my son. She would always say she very emotional. She was, she was very hurt because she was close to Lorenzen. And I remember the guy that whose bonding company that I work for now. I remember he used to be a sponsor of my TV show for many years. Okay. He was a sponsor of my TV show. Shout out to him. I appreciate him. And so he told me, he called me one day. He was like, this was a long time ago. He said, you would never guess who walked up into my bonding company. I said, who? He said, Shara Wright. I said, you kidding me? What happened? Somebody in jail? He said, she walked up into my bonding company and asked me for a job. I said, are you serious? He said, she asked me for a job and she was like, I came to your bonding company because he said, I thought maybe she knew you because she was like, you sponsor the girl show that's on the, so Shara has always been twisted. Lorenzen's mom, it's a lot of stuff that we cut out of the show because Lorenzen's mom got into talking about how Shara's stepmother and some of her close family members was petrified of her. Okay. According to her, Shara's father would put her on NBA players. So she had been with Penny. He did what he had to do and threw away. Ty Day did what he had to do and threw away. I'm trying to think if Elliot messed with him. I'm not sure, but I know Penny, Ty Day, and it was another one. And they didn't take her seriously. So then what she did was he became Lorenzen's coach when Lorenzen was like 14 or something like that, and put her on Lorenzen. And honey, can you imagine all them things she was doing to a 13, 14-year-old boy? Okay. So she had started spending nights with him, and his mother said, like, right before he got ready to go pro, she got pregnant or something like that. So she always kind of had him wrapped around her finger. She had him since he was a child. She was already way more experienced. But listen, her family was petrified of her because there had been rumors, allegedly. Now, this, okay, there had been rumors that her uncle had did something to her, allegedly. Okay, I'm talking about when she was younger, and they were scared because something had happened to the uncle. And the family, there was whispers in the family that they knew Shara had did something to him. And it was almost like that situation with Rogers Lacaze that happened down there in New Orleans, where the police officer was crazy, Antoinette Franks. Shara Wright has the same type of tendencies. Also, we had to edit out the show. When Lorenzen's mom came over there, remember years ago, Lorenzen Wright had a child, Sierra, back in like 2001 that had SIDS. She died in her crib, right? According to Lorenzen's mother, I edited this out of the show. She said she regrets that she said she was in there. She said Lorenzen had finally got up the nerve to leave Cheryl because she always pulled him back in emotionally because he was so emotionally tied to his children. And so she says that Lorenzen had decided he was leaving Cheryl for good. He had left her. And she said that that baby came up deceased. Now, this baby was what, about 11 or 12 months old. I don't mean no harm, but I'm a mother. When they get to be 11 and 12 months old or over, she might have been a little older than that. But I know she was 1. They don't really get SIDS like that. They don't really die of SIDS. She said the doctor came in there and Cheryl was in there crying, saying, I just checked on her. I just checked on her. You know, when the baby was laying in it unalived. And she said the doctor came in there and said while she was standing there, and she said, I really regret. She started crying. She said, I really regret. I never said nothing to my son. She said the doctor looked at Cheryl and said, no one just checked on this baby, and turned around and walked out. She said, now why Cheryl would sit there and lie? She said, Lorenzen sank into a depression and went right back to Cheryl. His mama said, mission was accomplished. This girl is really twisted because the police officer she was married to, Robinson, he was a sheriff. She didn't love him. She got married to him to stay close to what was going on with the case. And some weird stuff went on with that too. I like Robinson, so I ain't going to talk about it. But anyways, she did him. He ought to be glad he got out alive. Okay, that's all I'm saying about that. Anyways, you guys, I came on here to talk about, will Big Jook's case be solved? But I said all that to say this. I talk about cases, but I ain't dogmatic about it. Okay, because there's a case that I really have an interest in. And in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, the Clea Hall case. Now I got a little dogmatic with that case, okay? And I was really nice. I was nice and dogmatic. Cause we was going to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Okay, we was going to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. We went like, yeah. I called a doctor and talked to him. People in Pine Bluff was afraid to talk to Dr. Amos. I called him and talked to him. He talked to me like I was a damn shitty horse. But at least I got the opportunity to talk to him. He talked bad to me, okay? And I had to take it because people there was scared to question him. But I wasn't, because I don't live there. Okay? But anyways, you know, I don't know what's going on with that because folks, people get scared of lawsuits. Sometimes you just have to go head on and push forward. Okay, you just have to know how to do things. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with asking a man about a case. I ain't accused him of nothing. Okay, I just called him to talk to him. That man talked to me like I was an old shitty pissy cat. and told me, don't call my house until you read the police report. I gave a statement. He blamed the girl mama. He said, why would she let her daughter come to my house? I knew at that point he had killed that girl. Okay. Low down dirty dog. Woo, I see I get mad when I think about that. Then that man talked to me that bad. Anyway, y'all, let's talk about Big Jook. Y'all, will Big Jook's case ever be solved? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all why I wanted to talk about Big Jook. Y'all, it's only 41 likes. Y'all hit the like button. Listen, sometimes my feelings be getting hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent. Sometimes my feelings be getting hurt because I be trying to understand why I have like 103 people in the chat and y'all don't hit the like button. I could see if they said it's only 41 likes. Now I would feel okay, like if it was 80 likes and I would say, okay, I got 20 haters, but that means that it's 100 people and it's only 41 likes. I'm like, dog, do more people in this chat dislike me than they like me? I don't be doing nothing to nobody. I don't understand why people don't like my personality. I'm a real nice person. I'm gonna cuss you out and shit, but I mean, you have to look at the heart of the person, okay? Hit the like button. So, anyways, y'all, the reason I decided to talk about Big Jook was because I had a little downtime today. And I be getting curious sometimes. Y'all know Hernandez Govan did he did an interview. Shout out to Trap Galore. That's his name, Trap Galore. He did an interview with Trap Galore. And it was a real good interview. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Miss Rachel, for hitting the like button. I appreciate that so much. He did an interview with Trap Galore. The interview with Trap Galore was pretty interesting. And I like Trap Galore. He does real good interviews. Let me tell y'all something. He do them documentaries. I can be cleaning up and stuff. And I could sit and be listening to Trap Galore because he did an interview with, he did that documentary. Thank you, BMDU9. He did that documentary on King Von and FBG Duck, all them. He bad to the bone now. I like him. So he did that interview with Trap Galore, and it was a really good interview. Now I don't know what's going on with Quit. All right, and I know he ain't shit because you know most of them from Memphis ain't. I don't mean no harm to the men in Memphis, but most of them ain't. Okay, so but he done started telling stuff, not unless he lying, because I'm gonna tell y'all something about these Memphis dudes, because I told y'all I had a baby daddy that did that. I don't know if Quit from North Memphis. He used to always sit up and tell me stuff about when they was robbing. You know, I used to rob people, this and that. You the first girl I ever told that to, this and that. And then when his baby mama called me, she told me he had told her the same shit. That's how I know Quit ain't shit either. Cause he sits on there with Trap Galore, and he sit on there with the rest of them. Like he finessing somebody. Okay. Sit up and talk about, I ain't never told nobody this. I like you. You the first person I ever told this. That get on my nerve every time I hear that. That remind me of my baby daddy. And he from out of Memphis too. Okay. That's how they do it in Memphis. Ain't shit. All right. So he been now, some of that stuff I believe is true now, but he ain't got the ad on there. It be pissing me off. It's about, you the first person I ever told this. That pissed me off. Okay. Because he know damn well Trap Galore probably ain't the first person he told it. So, anyways, he been on there telling stuff, saying things that he ain't never said before. I wonder if Trap Galore will let me look at his videos. I wonder, have I pulled up videos on Trap Galore before? Have I pulled up videos on Trap Galore? I don't know if he strikes. I don't know. I don't know if he strikes. I don't want to take no chances either, though. Trap Lord Ross. That's his name, Trap Lord Ross. what did I call him? Y'all know my mind be in 25 different places. He don't strike. He seemed like a nice guy. Oh, see, here's the thing that I get scared about. If I pull up his video, I be hating to putting myself in a vulnerable position with these damn men. Not you, Trap Galore. I don't believe you like the rest of them, okay? But let's see, let's pull them up. Um I'm getting ready to pull it up, but anyways, I took a little break today. I was looking at the internet and Quet, I don't know if he was high, and which I do think he be high. He was talking about, somebody asked him about Big Jook. Somebody asked him about Big Jook. I don't know if that's still on his page. Somebody asked him about Big Jook, and somebody asked him about Teezy. And I read every bit of it too. And he says that he said that he don't think, y'all hit the like button. Y'all come here to hear what I say, but y'all don't want to hit the look. Y'all please don't make me go South Memphis. Don't make me act up. Just hit the like button. Please. Just hit the like button. I've been doing good. I've been getting on my praying line. I wish y'all would get on there with me in the mornings. Just hit the like button. Don't make me revert back. And he was talking about Big Jook, and they asked him about, somebody asked him, would they ever find Big Jook killers? Hold on. Let me see. Somebody even took a screenshot of it and sent it to me. I said, Lord, I sure thank you, because I don't be thinking to take screenshots because I have so much going through my mind. I'm gonna read to y'all what they said. They said, shit, I'm waiting to hear who killed Big Jook, Govan. Govan says, I can't speak on that because the people that did it haven't been charged. Why he can't speak on it? He speak on everything else. And so somebody asked him, at Black Youngster, they in my inbox. Oh, somebody asked him about Black Youngster. They said, Govan, where is Black Youngster? And then I guess that's him. He said probably in somebody bushes trying to smack some. Now let me just say this. Let me come back in here when I say that. Now, I ain't gonna say that. I was getting ready to say, y'all know. I know. I'm me and Black Youngster cousin is best friends. So I was great. I'm not gonna say what I was getting ready to say. Okay. Lord, hold my tongue, because I was getting ready to talk about him. Anyways, I'm gonna let that go. So somebody asked him, Hernandez Govan, do you, in your honest opinion, think they will ever get charged for it? And he says, no, I don't think they will. The police don't care. Okay. And then the person says, do you and your, okay. He said, no, I don't think they will. The police don't care. The person says, so they don't care to solve Teezy case either. And then Govan says, Teezy was killed by friendly fire. Didn't know op kill Teezy. Hey, Deuce Dizzle. Now, I get to wondering about that situation. I don't, you don't never know what to think with Govan when he gets to talking about that Teezy was killed by friendly fire. Now, if it was an op, okay. So when I saw that, when I read that, it was a lot of stuff that started going through my head. Okay, because I think the police know who killed Teezy. I'm almost sure they know. I don't know who it is because the person didn't tell me. But I just know that I was told that Teezy and Jeremiah's case was likely to be solved. I was told Jeremiah's case was going to be solved like last year in January, but I don't know what's going on. Um, and I was told that Teezy and Jeremiah's case was likely to be solved. They didn't tell me who was involved in anything like that. I don't want to know. Leave me alone. I don't want to know. I'll know when everybody know. So I got to thinking about that thing when he said that Teezy was killed by friendly fire. So what I do know about Teezy's situation is they chased him. Somebody lured him over there, and then it had to have been the element of surprise because I heard that they chased him. Okay, so they must have ran up on him, or when he was waiting on whoever he was waiting on. They pulled up on him. It was a familiar person, and they just upped on him, and then they started chasing him, or he was talking to somebody, and somebody came out. It was and surprised him and started shooting him. Okay, and then that's how he, because if I'm not mistaken, he said he was shot in the face. He was shot in the face more times. So I get to thinking about that. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. I'm trying to think. They said he was shot in the face. They took his phone. They took his watch. That's what Chief Davis came out there and got and gave to the FBI. Um, I mean, I'm sure it would be easy to know for them. Um, yeah. I have so much stuff going through my head. I get to thinking about things. What should I say? What shouldn't I say? Um, okay. Deuce Dizzle says, I'm doing my genealogy and I have a lot of family in Memphis. I hope my family is not. Well, I'm telling you now, Dizzle, if you got family in Memphis, they more than likely in some drama, child. These some damn fools running around here. I tell you, I'm glad I ain't crazy. Oh my God. um anyways. Mama, I get sick. I was talking to my mama today. My mama said, "Do you know that you is off?" I said, "I said ain't nothing wrong with me." Oh Lord, have mercy. Anyway, y'all. So I get to thinking about that. Yeah, it is. It's a crazy world that we live in. Um, yeah. Anyways, and I think about that thing with Jook, because remember, because remember when they had the funeral. Now I do know exactly as it relates to when people was talking about when people was talking about, the police have to protect, and serve. So, if your Gotti calls the precinct or his people calls the precinct and they say that they are in fear of their life, okay, they have an obligation, and they say they've been getting threats and all of that they're gonna take him out and take some of his family members out. Of course, they would have to protect him and his family, and but the person did, the person I talked to said that they did think he was being just a little extra with having the snipers on top of church. Okay. Um, but back to Teezy. Okay, we're gonna get back to Teezy. Um, so anyway, Squid said that it was friendly fire. But there's no doubt about that though, right? Because who would have gotten Teezy over there? It was definitely the element of surprise, right? And so I got to thinking when he say friendly fire, is it because they know it's gonna be an arrest made in Teezy case that they already trying to come up with some alibis or something when they talk about, because when I think about friendly fire, are they gonna try to say it was a mistake? I don't think they're gonna go along with that, you know. Because Teezy was unalive what 2 or 3 years ago. Teezy sat out there all the time. Why didn't they call the police? Why didn't they call the police? You know. And then when he say friendly fire, maybe he just means um that it was a friend who took him out, right? In which, I think everybody already felt that way, right? Um, but let's pull up Trap Galore, Trap Lori. What's his name? Y'all help me up. I don't like to say people. She told me his name was Trap Ross. Let's pull up Trap Ross. Trap Ross. I don't know where I got Trap Galore from. Trap Ross. Oh, Trap Lore. Trap Lore. Trap Lore. He got 17 million views on Von's thing. 17 million. I need to talk to him. I want him to show me. But I can't put together no 6 hour documentary. I don't mean no harm. My attention span is real off. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, how come I don't see it. He must have taken it down. He must have taken it down. Trap more Ross. Trap. I don't see it. I'm looking at all of it. Let's see. Hernandez Govan. Now, y'all, I don't know how this gonna work out. Let's see. I want to go to Trap Lore page because Govan Govan coming up. Um, so will it show that will Govan be able to strike me? Because I believe he would try to strike me. Damn. Y'all, so how would that work? Because it's showing up Govan, Hernandez, Govan, and Trap Lore. So well, I ain't going over there to quit page. I just go. He'll strike at me. I believe he'll strike me as much shit as I be talking. Yeah, maybe so. We'll play the audio. He'll never get to. Let's see. Um, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull it up from my phone. He'll strike at me. Yeah. Oh, Charlie Brown. Blockhead. Mm-hmm. He'll be saying, I got her. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We'll really be putting his name into the atmosphere on that prayer line. He'll mess around. Oh, don't get me started talking. I don't like when people be evil. Let's see. Trap lore. Why Trap lore let Govan connected to his page? Trap lore and Hernandez Govan. Oh, it's not coming up. Trap lore. Trap lore. I'll be damn. This right here pissed me off real bad. It won't come up on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Trap lore. Okay, let me see what's going on. Hey, Tashawn. My other phone, man. You say he credits. Oh Lord, Hernandez, Govan. I think Govan on a vengeance. Okay, I got it, y'all. Wait a minute. How come Trap Lore? If him and Govan best friends, so Trap, you think Govan could get Trap Lore to strike me? Oh no, that was 6 months ago. I finally got Trap Lore Ross, the real reason why things fell apart. Okay. For the final course, we have. Hold on, y'all.
Who will eat the fees? Rubber. Okay. You know, I know his mom, I know of his dad. You know, so it's a lot of people that I know that I ain't just gonna just put out there, you know. But so you can't miss me when it comes to something in Memphis.
No, you plugged in through, man. You know what's going on.
You know, I ain't lied to you. I've been, you know, ever since day one, Trap, I done gave it to you straight, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever I lie to you, you know what I'm saying, man, hit me in the mouth.
All right, so I got a lot of questions. I'm going to just ask you direct questions. Now, look, I could just go all the way back to the start because really, like, this situation, you know, Pooh Shiesty robbing Gucci Mane's crazy. Come to find out, really the more complicated, crazy part of it, he was trying to get out of the contract with Gucci Mane. He was trying to go and sign Yo Gotti, allegedly. That's what some people are saying.
Yeah, that's true.
And Gucci Mane done got a very dark history with Yo Gotti. There's a lot of hatred there. There's rumors of, you know, women's hooking up with different people and stuff.
You got to say rumors because you know you rich, Trav, and you can face a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no rumor. You know, it's a fact. You know, Gotti came out himself and spoke on it. Yeah, he was fucking Keisha. You know, and Gucci.
But now here's the thing. They'll sit up. Quet will sit up and talk about, well, you know, he was messing with Keisha, but then when you know they talk about Young Dolph and Yo Gotti's baby mama. By the way, it was not the girl down there in Covington. Okay, he said it's not true. Gotti wasn't mad at him about that because it wasn't true, but he'll say that Gucci mad at him about Keisha, and talking about Gucci. Gucci got an issue with him about Keisha right now. I don't think Gucci cares about that. I think the bigger issue is Dolph was a damn human being. I don't think Gucci cares anything about that, because I think Keisha and Gotti was messing around before she got, if she was messing with him, okay, before she, even got with Gucci or they got serious or whatever. But here's the thing about that. People tend to omit, they look right over that Gotti had something to do with what happened to young Dolph. Him and Gucci was cool. I think Gucci got more of an issue with that. I mean, you put a hit on a man, that's the ultimate thing. Okay? What's up, the hitter?
Hate for Gotti for so long based off of that. He made amends with all of his enemies except Gotti. Yeah. And, so he the one who had the battery in young Dolph back the whole time. When you think about it, what Gotti do to Dolph that bad to make Dolph go on a 5 mixtape on?
Okay, before he said it. Okay, he did say it. So what did Gotti do to Dolph? Govan know what Gotti did to Dolph. Gotti tried to stop Dolph from eating. When a man is just trying to feed his family, and you going by, this man spending his money to try to create some wealth for his family, and he don't want to sign with you. You going behind the man back, and folks telling the people not to do business with this man, trying to make it hard for him. I would go on a rampage too, and if Govan was gonna be real about it, anybody would go on a damn rampage. Okay, but I digress.
Dissing Gotti.
So that's why he dissed Gotti. I would have been mad at him too.
You had your reasons. Okay, cool. But what's the continued, you know what I'm saying? And it was all because of this clown Gucci who had to batter him and brought back. And
now they want to put everything on Gucci. And I know some people believe that everybody got a right to their own opinion. I just believe that it was exactly what Dolph said. Because Dolph, if you go look at his Twitter, he started talking about when Gotti, he said, used to be my biggest fan, now you my biggest hater. Okay? You used to be my biggest fan, now you my biggest hater. Okay? So, when somebody trying to stop you from eating, trying to stop you from making money as a man because you won't become their slave. I mean, I would do a 50 tape dishonor. Okay.
Dolph back, you know what I'm saying? Dolph from Chicago, but he could say
wait a minute.
Because he been there.
Wait a minute. Now, who is Govan to decide where somebody is from? Okay. The man been in Memphis since he was 2 years old. He's a Memphian. I'm through with that.
They're long, and Dolph was a player. Dolph wasn't around here. Dolph ain't the kind of nigga be fucked up by no broad. That nigga was he dressed nice. You know what I'm saying? And
my son smells too. Now it hurts him so bad. You could tell it hurts him so bad to say something good about Dolph. Dolph is killing him. Hold on 1 second. Let's see.
He moved like a player, and he was a hustler. So for him to be
so now when he says stuff like that, he was a player, he was a hustler. In other words, he even saying that was saltiness. He's trying to say he wasn't a gangster. Okay, and which I mean, what's so good about being a damn gangster? Nothing. He did it right. He was a player and he was a hustler. He went out there killing folks. Okay, especially for no damn crumbs like them. But I digress.
Moving like that, and for him to be acting like that or whatever, for the ones that know, that it was a battery in his back. For him to be acting like that from somebody, from his own city.
So Gucci and Gotti have got a long history. They got a long beef. As you said, allegedly Gucci's current wife had hooked up with Yo Gotti back in the day. But Gucci Mane was once on a radio show, right? Mm. And he was asked about the beef with Yo Gotti, and I believe it was claimed that the beef between Gotti and Gucci started because Gucci felt some type of way about Gotti dropping a mixtape on the same day on 10/17. Is that a fake reason for the beef, and is there more of a street, or is it about the females, or is that the genuine reason for the beef, and then it splintered off from there? Because is the allegation that Gotti hooked up with Keisha when Gucci was in jail?
Yeah, that's the allegation.
Because that would have been, I believe, but that would have been after Gucci was pissed off about the album release date type time.
So there would have.
I think that was Gucci went to jail after the whole thing where he was beefing with Gotti about the album.
So when you talking about when he went to jail for the shooting and stuff?
Was it like the shooting, or was it where he didn't he push the chick out of his car?
Yeah,
he hit the guy with a bottle.
Okay, yeah, that situation right there.
But so, like, what in your opinion? Basically, what I'm trying to ask is just like, where do you think the first problem, tension between Gucci and Gotti came from? Like, was it really an album release or a girl, or was there something else?
In my opinion, unless dates could prove me wrong, I would say it's from Keisha. Yeah. Now if somebody could show me something in black and white or whatever to show me that it really stemmed from, because I know the interview that you're talking about when Gucci was like, he reached out to Gotti and called him about the date or whatever the case may be. And they even talked about that, it was supposed to be squashed or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So if my dates serve me correct, I feel like you used the 1017 thing, just to have a clear reason, I guess, or I guess a more respectable reason to be upset with him. You don't want to come out and say it's about old girl or whatever, because you'll look like you don't have a sucker attack.
It's not the best look, man.
Yeah. So now they trying to twist everything around and put it on Gucci what Gotti was mad at Dolph about talking to his baby's mother. Because if it was a story, Gotti never would have made reference to he was still messing with his baby mama or whatever on the Breakfast Club. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
hell yeah.
So, all right. So obviously the beef between Dolph and Gotti, allegedly stemmed a lot from Gotti wanted to sign Dolph. Gotti maybe was getting a little territorial when it came to some of the artists in Memphis. It seemed like that really split Memphis into two. And from what I understood, Pooh Shiesty originally didn't want to sign with Dolph or Gotti. He wanted to stay out of the Memphis street beef, and that's why he went with Gucci, who ain't actually from Memphis. Like, is there truth to that, or was Pooh Shiesty just seeing Gucci as a come up? Like, how do you feel like, Pooh Shiesty kind of ended up picking a side or choosing his alliance?
So Shiesty dad at Montreal, he had a label back in the day, Montage. And he had an artist, he was associated with an artist named Miscellaneous. And Miscellaneous at that time was, him and Gotti had, a little situation, or he may have been going to Gotti just on some, music shit or whatever. And based off of their history right there, from what I've been told, Gotti was a little hesitant, when it's, especially from me knowing Jook personally, and know how, if it gets to a point where nigga get to dissing and on music and being disrespectful, you ain't gonna be so fast to do business, or reach to do business with anybody associated, you know what I'm saying, with that person. So I think that was the delay in him not reaching for Pooh when Gucci, signed.
You said, are you blocked? I don't think you. I'm looking at you, Miss Nelly. You're not blocked. She said, "Am I blocked on the other page? I don't see my text." I don't think you are, Miss Nelly. You couldn't be. Nobody blocked you.
Or whatever. I can't think of any other reason, So I do know that right there, what I'm saying, that's factual, and was a situation. So, and I can see that, but I know Shiesty wish, if he had one wish, it'd be that he wish he would have signed with Gotti, versus signing with Gucci Mane.
See that?
Okay.
Really boggles my mind about this situation, right, is you always hear about artists, they're mad at their label, they want off the label, they want a better deal. But it's like, part of me feels like, why would you want to get out of a deal with Gucci to go and sign with another rapper, right? Like, wouldn't you want to be independent? What is it about Gotti that right now is so appealing to Pooh?
I mean, when you think about it, as far as in hip-hop, as far as especially in rap, who got a better label than CMG? Who got a better roster? Who artists doing better financially? What other artists get the most exposure? What other artists get the better branding deals? I don't know.
Okay, so I think Quit wrong for that, because what him along with the rest of them did was they took Young Dolph out before he could, those branding deals, those water deals and stuff like that. The Young Dolph, that's why I say Head and them were involved too. But that Young Dolph had lined up for Key Glock and all of his artists. He was getting them deals and branding deals and stuff like that. They had him killed. So you take a man out and you sit up and throw up in his face, try to throw up, in which they ain't. I don't believe they are the way. Because I know a lot of process servers, so I don't think Moneybagg doing that good, because he keep the process servers trying to serve him for not paying his bills. Okay, it's one thing to look like you got something, that's just an illusion. Okay, it's another thing if you really got it. Okay. So I don't think you would have process servers up and behind you like him if he really had it like that. But those same brand deals that Dolph had lined up for his artists, Moneybagg and them turn around at, a month or two after he was killed, he started talking about he had a water deal. Okay. And I don't think his artist doing that much better, because I mean, look at what happened. Rest in peace to the little boy that, the young man down in Florida. Okay.
Oh, little Papa.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. Okay. Then you got what's the little short boy name from down there in Detroit, the real short one?
42 Doug.
42 Doug. What is he doing? Okay.
Doug doing all right, because
he ain't doing nothing. We don't know nobody anything. Doug look like he on pills. What is the other one doing? The one out of Kentucky.
He got a joint deal with Gotti and with a little baby, so he gonna be all right. But the one that Kentucky, oh yeah, ESTG, he all right. Ain't doing that thing. I think he got an ass finna come out.
Okay, but it ain't out. We don't really see anything that they're doing. So a lot of those same branding deals, and it seemed like to me, I don't mean no harm, Key Glock look like he does better than all of them, and he gets just about 100% of his money. I'm almost sure that he doing better than all of them. You saw Snoop Bands, who don't even put out music like that. You saw the Cadillac dealership said he just came and cashed out on a whole brand new Cadillac truck. I was looking at how much those Cadillac trucks cost, especially when you getting a up-to-date one straight off the lot. He paid cash for it. They running $100 and something thousand. How Quet know? Okay.
I Quet know what
exposure. He got they got a machine behind them, and they tied up in slave deals. And that's the thing about our people with that slave mentality. They rather people's they rather have the illusion of being wealthy than actually being wealthy. Okay. They took out the men, they took out their boss, and they was hoping that the label would tank. And because Young Dolph had built his label on such a strong foundation, that's the very thing that they wanted gone, that they feared what he was doing. It's still up and going.
The label didn't tank, but it ain't really worth a damn. That outcome.
Them boys still represent.
I mean, they should. That's what they started at. But I'm saying,
like, it ain't worth the damn. Why is Key Glock still going?
But because they got other shit going on. But I mean, they doing their thing. But like with Dolph dying, I mean it's fucked up. Let me keep it 100. But like that label really ain't worth a damn now.
I think that it is. I think that it is worth the damn. They still keep it going. Anytime them boys put out a video, what do they have up there? Paper route.
Well, they're supposed to, because that's what they started at.
That's right. Paper route ain't broke or in jail. Anybody that co-mingles with Yo Gotti.
Well, you ain't got.
It's something that always end up happening to them.
Well, you ain't got to be broke or not in jail or not be worth a damn. I mean, that's just part of life. But I mean,
No, I disagree with you on that, and I'm tell you why I disagree with you on that. And this is just how I feel. I disagree with you on that. The label would totally be defunct if it wasn't worth the damn. That label's still making money.
Yeah. I mean, it's making money,
and it ain't it ain't got no slave master.
I mean, it don't need it, but outside of they doing good for what I'm gonna say. They doing good for what they do, but that shit really ain't gonna go any farther than where it's at.
I think that it will if they wanted to. I think that it will if he wanted it to.
Who?
Daddy-O.
Daddy-O ain't gonna do shit. Without Dolph really push that label to where it need to be. I mean, yeah, they gonna do good independent numbers and make, but that shit really ain't gonna go nowhere. Not with the deal for Dolph is not. A Daddy-O big ass ain't gonna get out front and do nothing that dog did. Trying to push the label and none of that.
Well, don't talk about Daddy-O because I'm in love with him.
That's the truth.
Well, people say what you. This is what you know. You understand this too. You just don't want to understand it. Daddy-O was right. Daddy-O was right there by Dolph. They were co-owners or whatever. He was a partner in that business or whatever. Here's the thing about it. You have Govan and them sitting up talking about, it's like they still fighting and still trying to compare Yo Gotti to Paper Route after they took away Young Dolph, took away their leader and their visionary, right? And even still, they weren't able to stop the artists. Key Glock still doing well, and I ain't never heard of nobody. I ain't heard of no process servers, and I know them from Arkansas to Tennessee to Mississippi to Georgia to Texas. I ain't never heard of no process server say that they was trying to hunt Key Glock down to pay his bills.
Guess what?
Like they do Moneybagg.
Guess what?
CMG art.
Guess what? Get what you left out of that. You ready for this?
What?
Key Glock ain't got 9 kids and 15 baby mamas neither.
But if he getting money like that, that should be nothing.
Listen.
Right?
Yes, it's something when you gotta bust your shit down with.
He ain't paying no child support. He giving them girls whatever he want them to have. He ain't on no court orders.
Well, now by law they really can't. Well, By law, I thought it was
if they put child support on, I'm just telling you right now, if they put child support on, they're not gonna get anything. He have too many collectors after him. If you wealthy men pay their bills.
Well, I don't know about in all states, but I'm quite sure that after a certain amount, they don't even like that shit. But I don't know. I'm quite sure he break bread with them, make sure everybody happy to keep them out of court. Though I would.
He ain't keeping Moneybagg out of court. He dodging going to court.
Well, that's what you supposed to do. Dodge going to court.
What you supposed to do is pay your bills.
Well, yeah, that too. But hey, if you don't, dodge their ass until they show up. Yeah, I say. But thank God I ain't got these nigga problems. But no, I think they labor gonna do well for what it's worth, but it really ain't gonna go no farther than where it's at. I mean, they do good. To be independent, they do good, damn good. For like sellout show, I ain't no complete hater. What happened, y'all? But I don't feel like that labor is gonna grow into no farther than where it's at. For what I can see.
Cypress, do they got your page hacked?
No.
I got to talk about Moneybagg. They knocked me down. They're not gonna be able to stop me. I'm really ready to talk about his motherfucking ass now. He don't pay his bills.
She said, Gotti got Jook. Well, they supposed to have Jook. Well, they Gotti who got up sales.
You didn't send my link to nobody else, did you?
No.
Okay.
No, Gotti ain't got it up for somebody who running his business for first. I mean, I was selling two here. He ain't alive to live in and sell that motherfucker. He ain't alive.
What you say about Moneybagg now? What you say?
Who, me?
You said he ain't allowed to do what?
No, somebody Road was saying Gotti got Jook House for sale. I said, no, Gotti ain't got Jook House for sale. Whoever run a Jook business for first got Jook House for sale. I was selling two here. His ass ain't alive to live in. Let's sell that motherfucker and get you some money.
No, don't Jook got a woman and kids. Why would he put the house up for sale?
I ain't sell that motherfucker. Dude ain't there.
No, he got a woman and kids. And why would he have to put the he was living in that house with a woman.
Well, that woman did have her some money and somewhere to go.
Why Gotti got to put his house up for sale?
But what Gotti ain't putting his house up because Gotti's not over his affairs. Gotti's not over that man's affairs. Whoever's over his affairs selling them motherfucker. If that's to be true, whoever's over his affairs selling them motherfucker. I would sell it too. He ain't alive to live in it. Sell that motherfucker get you some bread.
Who said that the house was up for sale? Who said that?
Somebody in the chat. Up for sale? Somebody just said. I think that was Road that said that. I think. Oh. Yeah, I would sell it. Yeah, get some money out of it. Shit.
You think they'll sell the house and put that girl up out that house?
Yeah, she got to go.
Trying to knock you out. I would talk about God.
I would. I put a trust fund up for the kid and let her be straight, but baby mama, your ass got to get up out of the get the fuck on. I make sure the kid's straight, but she got to roll. Gotta get the hell on. Gotta kick rock.
What? No, you can't make sure the kids okay if you don't make sure the baby. Who do you think gonna take care of the kids? Who do you think gotta take care of the kids?
And God ain't gonna take her off. I already know who's gonna take. God ain't gonna make sure the kids straight.
What? You think taking care of kids is just going over there taking them some shoes? They gotta. Their lifestyle has to be that of what it was.
I mean, their lifestyle gonna be straight. I mean, it just ain't.
You can't go over there and take shoes and stuff to the kids like they say Moneybagg do. Expensive shoes and clothes, and they still living in the projects.
Hey, I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure the baby mama probably got a house. She probably wasn't even living in that house anyway. But I'm quite sure she's straight, like far as house and why. But I put a trust fund up to make sure the kid's straight. But I feel that she'll give me some paper out this year.
Anyway, why Moneybagg don't pay his bills?
Shit, hell, Aria bill for one goddamn thing.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have collectors chasing him down if he got it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you right, he shouldn't. But hey, man, if that's what you got to do, man, you a Memphis nigga, now run till they catch up with you, goddamn.
I got to talk about he an astute businessman, but but he had the IRS chasing him a couple years back, talking about he didn't know he had to pay taxes. But he got business consultants and stuff.
Well, this was before he even became what he is now. Like, dude wasn't strictly on no beat. He was just strictly getting money and rapping, and he wasn't on trying to figure no beat. That's why he had to buy himself out of so many different deals, because he didn't understand the game.
Did he really buy himself out? Okay, if he had to buy himself out of so many different deals, why is he getting these? He know how they did him. He supposedly, allegedly, he bought out. Why he tying Glorilla and all of them up in the same type of deals?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like a lot of glow music, to be honest, but I don't know.
Well, Cyphers, you might as well go and say you a chauvinist.
Why you say that?
You don't like women rapping?
No, I don't.
Well, that's a chauvinist.
No, I think women should be protected, not raped.
How you gonna say that? Now you talking out the side of your neck because you just said they need to put Jook baby mama on the street.
I didn't say that. I said I'm quite sure she got a house somewhere, man. I'm quite sure that one man in the house. He's come from the people that's running his business at first. It had nothing directly to do with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti had nothing to do with this man's business affairs. He don't run that.
Have Bag put his album out? Because Finesse ain't putting out no music no more. Bag was able to.
Well, Finesse
that ring Ariana, or whatever. Now her name is Ariana. Ariana had on her finger. Tasha K said that she got word that it was lab grown.
Probably just like the land that they pulled the hand nobody never heard of since that day. I don't know. Bag having a lot of tricks going on around him. I ain't no telling with Bag. You just never know.
I tell you. Anyways, Cypress, what you think about this situation with Jook? Did you see what they posted on Quet's page?
Mm-hmm.
So what you think? Do you think they're gonna find Jook's killer? Do you think Quet know what happened? I'm talking you. Do you think Quet know the people? Somebody posted on that page that somebody posted up under the comment that I think one of them in jail and one of them walking around or something to that caliber.
Mm-hmm. I think whoever wrote that they let it be known that they know. And I think Quet kind of knows some. I don't know. I can't say if he know everything, but I'm quite sure he got to be in the know to know something. But I agree with Quet, to be honest. I don't think MPD. I don't think they really care to solve that murder. I don't.
My thing is, if him and Jook was play cousins, if he know what happened, why don't he tell it?
Why would he tell it?
Because he say him and Jook was so tight.
And I think he's doing just fine where he is.
Who doing just fine where they at?
Shout out to Best I Guilty too. But no, I don't think he should tell it. I mean, if he knows, that's cool. But obviously he knows the MPD is not gonna solve this. And we know MPD have a history of not solving the damn thing. But and we know how they get down. But
Well,
if he says they don't want to solve it,
how he know MPD don't want to solve it? How he know? Maybe they don't know.
I'm quite sure they know. I'm quite sure they know. Me, I don't think the state really want to touch a lot of this shit.
Well, they have an obligation to solve Jook case.
And yeah, they have an obligation, and that don't mean they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna listen. Quet feels like that they won't solve the case. Quet feels like they don't care about solving it, which I agree with you. That's what I give. But I think the only way this gets solved when the feds be like, you know what, we're gonna put all this in the blender together and solve all of it. That's the only way I see it. Other than that, I don't think they really care about solving the case. I just think they feel like he gone. These two fools in jail, and everybody going with their life. That's it.
Well, I mean, just looking at what that guy said, I don't know why folks were trying to lie on Stupid Duke, but it's obvious just reading that post that Stupid Duke didn't do that. I don't know why they were trying to lie on him anyways.
Nah, but I agree with Quit. I don't think the police really care to solve.
Well, they have an obligation to solve. They have an obligation to solve his murder. You can't say that.
Well, they have
if somebody knows what happened, Quet is supposed to be his play cousin. If he know what happened, why don't he call him and tell him?
Why the fuck would he call him and tell him? Hell no, you doing just right, my man. Stand out of it. You ain't involved.
Well, he's saying everything else. Why don't he tell it?
No, don't tell it, bro. But
if that was ever a case he is supposed to have some loyalty to, it would be Jook case, right?
No. Now, street stuff go on. You don't have no loyalty to that type of shit. You go on about your business if you ain't getting charged for.
You see what Justice for Dolph put in the chat?
No.
I wonder why the truth don't come into my chat no more. I guess he be scared to come in here because he know Justice for Dolph gonna show up.
No, the truth in here.
The truth ain't in here.
He gonna show up.
No, and he don't come into my chat. He don't mess with me like that. But that's
cool. He do come in. He be in my chat.
The truth ain't been in my chat in months.
The truth have been over here in your chat. Don't do that. Yes, he have. But I've been chopping it up with him over here in the chat. So I know he didn't. He just come up with a different name now. I ain't gonna let you do him like this.
His different name, he don't come up in here.
Yes, he do. You just don't see it. You gotta get you some glasses now.
Oh, you just trying to take her. If they was in here, I would have seen him.
Actual treasure, what's going on? Hey, Michelle, how you doing, baby?
Justice for Dolph says that Quet is blackmailing two killers.
Of course you would know Justice for Dolph, but I'm gonna let you breathe today. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. I know you probably still on vacation, but we know, of course, you would know.
He on vacation. He came off on the field.
I don't believe none of that. He's still on vacation.
He should join the panel. Listen, the truth came up on my panel one time. I think Quit probably told me he did not come back up here.
No, he ain't told that, but I leave that man out of that.
I believe that's what's that Quit told the truth not to come up in my chat.
Wait, he can't tell that man how to come. He be in my chat. He be in
the chat. In mine. I hope they ain't plotting on me. I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Why all of a sudden he's starting to stay up on my chat now? They trying to line me up.
No, man,
Cut it out. No. The truth actually I'm telling you, the truth actually be in your chat, just not by the name that you used to sing in.
Deuce Dizzle says, sounds like bro might have took out his own. Bro, if that was Quet, don't the dude that was out there with Jook would have said it. Don't y'all think so? I don't know now. I'm gonna tell y'all what my friend told me. That's the only thing he ever told me about that case. He just said that when I said to him, I said those dudes was bold to go in the back of that, to walk into that church like that. And then he said that the dudes that walked in more than likely walked in to make sure he was in there, and went outside and told the dudes that was out there waiting on him that he was in there, that followed him. Now, he said that I don't know if that's what actually happened, but that's what he said.
No, man, listen. He says, quit, but Jook Killer's the real deal. Well, tell us who the real deal is, Jennifer. We got time tonight, man. We got time tonight, Jennifer, though.
Jook Killer's the real. I wonder why Quet tried to. He didn't say that it was Lil Kenny, but he tried to put an energy into the. But I got on top of his head though, and made his butt stop that mess.
No, he actually
he tried to put into the atmosphere that Lil Kenny did this when he knew he was telling a damn lie.
But listen, I don't know about all that, but I would say that he made a good point when he said, why put this?
You know,
how long?
No, that was not a point. No, he was trying to create an energy to get a war going against Lil Kenny. I don't know why he messing with Lil Kenny, but you need to
he said, why would he had a good point, man. The fairness to him, he had a good point. Shout out to him anyway. He said that why would you put
that ass so bad today? Because you've been over there talking to him.
He said that why would you put that on the song why would you put that in the song if you ain't did it? Which made sense to me. Like he had a good point. Like I feel like people just should have left it. People just should have left it alone, especially if y'all. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it.
He said people should have left it alone.
Yeah, they should have left it alone.
Who should have left it alone, Cypress?
No, I'm saying like I wouldn't like. What he said was this, man. You don't go put that in the song if you ain't did it. He ain't say that he did it.
Why Gotti put stuff in the song about Dolph?
What he say?
I showed you so. He put out an album on Dolph's birthday. Then he set up when they was giving straight drop until December the 5th that year to tell. Gotti went crazy, and even you was mad about that when he sitting up posting talking about we don't need no new free. He lost his name. He was scared straight drop was getting ready to tell on it.
That wasn't it. I don't think that was no diss to a Dolph. It might have been
a diss. You know it.
It might have been a diss or two in there that made but no, listen, I took the album as like clear messages is, man, don't talk on the phone and you in jail and saying this type of shit. Don't say this or don't say this or why y'all doing this.
Well, Crunchy Black already told you what the deal was. He says that when they don't say rest in peace, you already know they were the ones that had him killed. He told you what it was when he was doing them interviews. Why they stopped doing interviews with Crunchy Black? He was telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't know. Crunchy probably been
And he said that he later said his cousin was involved in that. Remember, he said that before, and then he turned around and forgot later on and said Moneybagg was his cousin.
But when he talked about it, cause he wasn't talking about. Let me shut up. But go ahead. I digress. Go ahead. You got it.
Right now, you
But
got it.
Moneybagg didn't have nothing to do with that. Whether Moneybagg maybe I don't know. I don't know his. I knew his daughter cool before she got took out. She was cool, but whether Moneybagg maybe really I don't know. But yeah, right, yeah, that's all I can say.
Well, I
But
believe
how we know Country Black?
I
How
believe
we?
Crunchy Black. Crunchy Black ain't got no reason to tell no lies.
That's the problem. See how we know Country was even was Crunchy? Crunchy probably wasn't even sober in the interview, so that's why he was saying a lot of shit.
Crunchy, well, it turned out to be true.
And
that was before all this stuff started coming out. And he didn't tell on nobody. He just forgot and told it. He said my little cousin, he was careful. He just said, people, when folks die, the beef is over, except for, when the person is killed or something like that, and they don't say rest in peace or whatever, and the beef ain't over, that's when they had something to do with it. He was talking about it, and then they talking about young dog stuff, and he said, I got a cousin, I don't want to talk about that because I got a cousin that was involved in that. Then he did another interview later on with somebody else, and he said Moneybagg Yo was his cousin.
Well, Moneybagg Yo might be his cousin on one side, but
that's who has something to do with it.
No, Moneybagg ain't had nothing to do with none of this. Crunchy just high, man. Y'all gonna be listening to Crunchy.
Crunchy was telling the truth. He wasn't trying to sell on him. You listen to people put together.
I mean, Crunchy just high. Y'all gotta look over Crunchy. No, Moneybagg wasn't involved in this shit, man.
Shit. He had them went on, got him the water deal. It tanks. He ain't make no money off of it. That's the reason why them process servers trying to catch him.
No.
They may as well had not stole Young Dolph's idea. It didn't hit the same way that it would have hit with Key Glock them. They may as well have left the damn water deal alone. You ain't heard Moneybagg say another damn thing. He a fan of the show. How you doing, Moneybagg? I know you're a fan. You good. But you ain't heard him. He'll go and try to get a water bottle now. I motivate him. What's up, Ace?
Who back name Ace in the building?
Don't y'all know that if I would have that's another name. If I would have had a son, I would have named him Ace. That's another name I thought about, Ace.
Hi, Barry. Michelle, what's up? Back name Ace in the building. What up, Ace?
They ain't got no motion. No, they don't really have no motion. Ain't nobody got no money over there really but Gotti. Why won't Gotti them help Moneybagg and to stop them process service? That's bad for the brand.
I ain't gotta help Moneybagg. I already need to be helping Moneybagg. She lay next to him every night.
She make them bills.
She can help eliminate something more. She got what it takes.
That's not her job to eliminate none of his damn bills. Them his bills.
It don't matter. She lay in the bed next to him. She need to be.
I don't blame. I wouldn't pay him either.
She need to be making something shake to make sure that she get paid.
I wouldn't be laying next to him no more. Them his damn bills. Why don't he pay them damn folks for them? Don't get me started talking about him. He said Ace Adams. How that
sound? Kenny, you go. Yeah, nah, I think she should help that man with them bills. If he needed help, she ride out the fame and spending money too.
Well, that's his wife. You know, they married. They say they married. He's supposed to take care of his wife, but
Well,
but now, but
I
now,
don't understand.
but and listen, I ain't got nothing to get. Men are supposed to provide for their women, but it's obvious he living above his means.
Well, when you got 100 kids, they all need shit growing. You got a
Oh
mama.
well, the kids ain't got nothing to do with it.
I mean, that's part of the bills, right?
Okay.
Then your gal, she come with a child. She gonna want you to. Yeah, all that shit go hand in hand. And he married her. He the biggest damn fool.
Ari is a hustler.
Yeah, well, that sugar, did you hear that? Sugar, did you hear that?
Well, I don't think it should. Well, Ari already said her money bag be doing threesome, so.
Well, yeah, I know you got to keep the bedroom right. Ain't nothing wrong. Let me
Oh
stop.
Lord, have mercy.
Let me
He said,
stop.
"With the damn money and his girl going to jail if he doesn't return the ring he stole." It was on TMZ. What?
Huh?
Really? When was that on TMZ? Money and his girl going to jail if he doesn't return the ring he stole. I believe it.
No, I don't think that man stole none. But there ain't no wrong with having, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got that type of
They said
relationship.
that the process service was looking. The process service was all over the internet serving him. That they had to track him down when he was. That might be the reason why he's scared to go do sign stuff and sit and signing autographs, stuff like that. But they could saddle up. He got an album coming out, so he's gonna have to get out and start doing dates and stuff like that. So I'm sure they just waiting for the album. That's probably why it took so long to drop an album. He already know the process service lined up to serve him.
Yeah, he gonna drop that album soon. I know it's gonna be hot as always. Shout out to Bad.
And when he start promoting that album, the process service, they gonna know exactly where to go to be waiting to serve.
No, I hope
The
not.
creditors got to get their money.
Oh, he gotta pay him. He got the money to pay him.
Oh Lord, what
I'm quite.
he should have paid him.
He got a whole private jet, so I'm quite sure he can pay him.
Oh please, you believe there's something wrong with you? Oh, that's the private jet he called himself was looking at. He was posting that he was looking to buy a private jet the day that they took Newski out, and the folks was cussing him out. The folks was cussing him out, saying, "You talk about," and he knew he couldn't afford no damn private jet. They said if Moneybagg doing a threesome with Ari, it gotta be with a man, and Moneybagg watching from the corner like did it.
No, I don't know about all that. I don't know, but I feel like if she is giving him threesome with when she's supposed to, he makes sure everything's straight. The bigger pan, all it is. He makes sure you straight, make sure he's straight.
Cypress, what you over there drinking on? I can hear it.
I ain't drinking on nothing.
Yeah, you is drinking on something.
No, I mean, I just feel like he got to give sometime. God dang, he can't just. You gotta give something. You gotta pass some shit out sometime.
What the hell you talking about? Give?
No, I'm saying like how they were saying like how I don't think it was no. I think it was women though. Just because I think you're wrong, kid, though. I think it was women. I don't think Bag get down like that.
You can't never tell what these folks want to do. It was on TMZ last weekend. He tried to give them fake diamond.
Shout Shout out to Bag, got the new album coming out.
No, what is going on with Bag?
I don't know. I just know he
got to work because they hustled Finesse 2 times. They were living off of Finesse 2 times, getting all his money.
Well, they supposed to live off Finesse 2 times.
Finesse got smart. Finesse became a streamer, and he said he make $30-some thousand.
I
believe it. I don't blame him. That he ain't making no more hits. So
after he didn't drop
change his name and all that, but so that they won't be eating off of him.
Well, he just dropped the album. I don't know how good it's gonna do, but he got some good songs on there. There's one on there I really love, but I ain't gonna talk about it. But
do he get the opportunity to make money off of that album? Did he drop it out up under whatever label he on?
Nah, he just put it out over YouTube.
So how does that work out? Do he get the money?
Now that I don't know how that's working out because I don't know how the contract structured. I don't know, but I'm quite sure he gonna get some type of revenue off the streams.
Well, if he dropped it on Big Father One, so I guess J Prince Jr. not gonna sue him.
Well, you saw him, what you gonna get? High blood pressure? Cause your damn sure ain't gonna get no money. How you gonna suing that son bitch? How you gonna get the headache? You guys ain't gonna get no money.
Quaycast says you are definitely CMG's biggest hater. Very, very distasteful. Quaycast, would you hit the like button for me? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is my first time seeing you. I appreciate you coming up in here, darling.
Anyways, for more or less correct about
hit the I'm pretty sure my mods are not gonna let you stay in, but just hit the like button for me. That helps to kick the video into the algorithm. Thank you, darling.
Jessica Dawg said Cypress was more or less correct about pre-direction based on paperwork. It looks like a lot of earnings have not been put into the company, and Daddy-O looks like he tried to railroad Pre and Mia on purpose. Do y'all have any clap back for this? Did y'all always got clap back for old Cypress TV?
I haven't heard that.
Emerald, for Black Barbie, anybody got any clap back for what Jessica Dawg said?
I believe my husband tried to do the right thing.
What's that matter? I don't even want to put that in.
Y'all know Daddy-O is my husband. I believe in my husband. Emerald says justice for Dawg free dropping, so I don't know what paperwork you have. Key Clock still up under paper route.
Yeah, of course y'all wouldn't be out until there. I'm just saying, had the same energy for Justice for Dawg when he say I'm right as y'all have for me.
Well, Justice for Dawg has a right to his opinion. I have not seen in a lawsuit. I believe in my husband.
Oh my God. Don't believe no man to wear shades all day.
Daddy-O don't wear no shades. Daddy-O don't wear no shades. Daddy-O is an astute businessman. I love him so much.
Well, according to Justice for Dawg, you want to be out of Daddy-O way if you see the document he got.
Cinematic Ken says Justice for Dawg work for Zach Randolph and Juicy. What is he talking about?
I don't know. You gotta say it in. I'm gonna say you're right, Ken. But go ahead.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, Ken. Now I don't believe that. I don't believe Justice for Dolph working for no Zach Randolph and no Juicy 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 J. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah, so you don't think Justice for Dolph work with nobody? Hello. We waiting.
He said he would work for Quip before goofy ass Zebo.
Who said they work for Quip?
Just without the cinematic and I would work for Quip before goofy ass Zebo. I think Juicy J. I don't think Juicy J be involved. Do Juicy J be involved in stuff? I ain't never heard of Juicy J being caught up in no drama.
Well, unless you read Gangsta Boo book.
Gangsta Boo got a book?
Yeah, I think Gangsta Boo had a book. I think that was Gangsta Boo book about.
I'm gonna have to order that book. I'm gonna go on Amazon.
Yeah, that was
not unless Paul done pulled it.
Pull it, Paul. You know, Paul owned everything she got. Probably her damn draw. Pumpkin Pooh, what's up, love?
He says Justice for Dolph knows who Zebo's secret lover was all these years and forced her to have 2 abortions to save his image.
Who? Who Justice for Dolph? Man, we finna have this John rocking. Y'all hit the like button.
I hope I got more than I hope I got over 100 likes. He says, I'm on your ass. Let me find out you on the other side playing slow.
Who said it?
Justice for Dolph.
He said it. Who he said it to me?
I don't know if I said it to Ken. Cinnamon Ken says, Crunchy Black said, Juicy J send out them bots and trolls to your page.
Well, we don't have to worry about nobody working for Juicy J because he ain't gonna pay no goddamn back.
I don't think Juicy J sending no bots out to nobody page.
No, I said you ain't gotta worry about nobody ever working for him because he ain't gonna pay no motherfucker. Him or Paul.
Did him and Paul ever get their business straight?
No, it ain't gonna never be straight because Paul a crook, but that's why Juicy kind of keep his distance away from Paul. But they make more of their money off samples these days. Paul just dropped the album, I think, not long ago, but Juicy just make music now just do the shit because he bored. But they make most of their money off samples now. They don't really have to deal with each other. I don't think Juicy really wants to deal with Paul. Unless it's like they're gonna go make some money together.
Well, I think Paul did him dirty. If Juicy thought that he and Paul were building a label together and come to find out, see, Juicy and them didn't know the business. Paul knew the business because Paul's dad was they did gospel music.
Yeah. Juicy didn't know the business. See, Juicy just went in with Paul. They thought they were 50-50 partners. Until Juicy realized he was them percentages didn't add up.
But I was really shocked because Ricky was there with Paul, and Ricky was Paul's nephew. I was shocked that of what they said that Paul did to Ricky. Because they said that what was Ricky's name? Infamous Lord or whatever.
Lord Infamous, yeah.
Well, they said he a lot of people when you ask who was your favorite, they say him.
Yeah, he was my favorite. So, Lord, that was my favorite.
Why wasn't he? I know they say he got on drugs or whatever, but I'm just really surprised though. As close as Ricky and Paul grew up like brothers, like he lived in the house with them. I can't believe. I mean, and they were still blood related. I just can't believe. It's hard for me to believe that he left him out there like that.
It ain't hard for me to believe. It's been stealing from everybody for over 30 years.
Yeah, but you steal from most people take care of their relatives.
Paul don't give a damn about nobody but Paul. Paul don't care nothing about nobody but DJ Paul and Nautical. That's it. That's his son. Outside there, he cares about nobody else.
His son rapping?
His son on the other side.
On the other side doing what?
Think about it.
What you talking about?
What Magic Johnson's son doing?
Really? So, how you know he like that?
Everybody know he was gonna be like that growing up. Everybody knows that.
Is he rapping?
I hope not.
He had a son that was rapping though.
Nah, that was Ricky's son. That was little, and his other. That was Ricky and his other brother's son. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he doing the same thing EJ doing. And I hope you ain't rapping not of him. Yeah. but yeah. Hey man, Cypress just coming to tell the truth in this motherfucker down. That's it.
Y'all know Cypress drunk, don't it?
Cypress is not drunk.
So listen, Cypress. Who you think took out Jook?
Oh, I don't know, Vince. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Lord have mercy.
I say this. Whoever did it, y'all some cold niggas and got balls to steal. I tell you that.
You act like you scared. You act like you scared to say that.
Man, look, I ain't going to God's house playing no kind of ways. I might do a lot of shit, but man, look, that ain't one on.
Oh my God. Well, maybe that's the reason why the dude that was with him ain't said nothing. I'm sure he saw who it was.
Hey, he probably ain't able to say nothing.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Man,
What's
hey,
up,
man.
Cypress? Cypress, you must have called him and told him to come up here because he don't come in my chat.
He be in your chat. No, I ain't got to call. They know. They know where it popping at. They know where it popping at.
Just said quit. Must have told him to stay up out of my chat.
No, I told you he be in your chat. He just come up. True, what it do? Yeah, so man, y'all niggas cold with this. Y'all been going to lower hell playing on no day of the week. Y'all got balls still, man. Y'all some bad niggas. I ain't doing it. Not in lower hell. I might do a lot of shit, but that ain't it.
Lord have mercy. They said, "Tamara, get it popping."
Now y'all know, but now though I don't know. I'm inclined to agree with Quid, man. I don't think they really care to solve it.
You don't think what Justice for Dollar just told you what the T was on that?
What he say? I ain't see it. What he say?
He said quit blackmailing the people.
Of course.
Justice for Dollar, did you say that?
What he blackmailed them for? Well, of course. I mean, well, Jennifer Dawn, how you know Jennifer Dawn?
The truth said quit them. He said quit don't run him. He been catching the replays.
No. They do who care? Man, the police, MPD don't give a damn about these murder man. But the feds ain't gonna let them solve.
Well, they have an obligation to solve it.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna. Yeah, they got an obligation to solve it, just like they got an obligation to pull up the crime scene. The niggas ain't got to go to the hospital in private car. But hey, But I don't think they're gonna solve. I don't think they really care to solve it.
Well, they can't solve it if Quet won't call in and tell who it is.
He ain't got to call. Quit ain't got to call.
Well,
Listen.
if the guy that was out there with him won't say nothing.
Yeah, that because he probably came, but blessing to him.
What you mean he can't? He survived?
Yeah, he survived, but that nigga ain't talking.
Lord have mercy.
And I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to talk. I'd rather go on about my business.
He said feds will have to solve it because be quiet.
Yeah, the state ain't gonna touch the
feds to solve it because Jook's supposed to be their indictee.
Yeah, they ain't gonna touch it.
On some big players out of which one is. He said one was quit.
But now, the state, see, a lot of people always say, well, why the state ain't gonna touch certain cases, man. Like, especially with people that got money or got access to people with money, state ain't gonna touch certain cases. They gonna let the feds go drain the swamp of their money first. That's how they do it, man. But y'all will learn, just keep living.
Deuce Dizzle said my tummy hurt.
Well, go to the bathroom.
We had fun up in here tonight. Cypress came up in here hating on paper route, but we can't let that happen.
I ain't hating. I just told what it was.
Key Glock doing better than Moneybagg. Key Glock, hey, listen, I was just looking at a interview that Key Glock did, and they was talking about his cars, and the dude was like, so how much money do you have? What he said, like, what? I know you're a millionaire. What you got, like 2-3 million? He said, add about 7 to 8 more to that. Moneybagg ain't got that. The folks wouldn't be chasing him down if he had it. That was right when Dow first died. Dow set them boys up. I think Finesse 2 times wish he had signed to him too.
Who said Dow for?
You know who said Dow for? Gotti set him up to be killed. Is that what you're talking
about? Hell no. You know that ain't what I'm talking about. Boy, y'all some cold niggas in Memphis, boy. I'll stay the fuck away now. Hey, man, I love my city. Hey, man, listen, I love my city and I love the barbecue, man, but I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't want nothing to do with nothing, man. Nothing to do with nothing. We can't fuck there.
Oh my God. Cypress, it ain't no better. It ain't no better where you at. They bad down now.
Yeah, but yeah, that shit fucked up too, man. But goddamn, man, Memphis ain't. Look, man, look, I don't want to look. I love who I love, and I communicate who I communicate with, man. But I don't listen, man. I don't want nothing to do with that, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Well, Cypress, you asked for that. You already know what it is when you ask me.
Yeah, I know. Why Jessica don't feel different?
Dolph music alone still selling, and I mean Dolph still sell a lot of music.
What you gonna tell when you
When,
dead?
when I put Dolph picture on my like page, that picture almost go viral. I mean, he's handsome. People talk. Everybody, rest in peace to Dolph. Rest in peace to Dolph. I mean, folks everywhere know him.
Man, you gonna sell when you dead? Tupac sold.
He must have been selling when he was alive. He was rich.
Well, Tupac selling, he dead. Dolph selling, he
Well, he
dead.
must have been selling. He was rich when he was alive. He didn't have to, unlike Yo Gotti, he didn't have to wait until somebody was killed to go up to get a credit line. Dolph was rich and relishing in his wealth while he was alive. So he must have been selling.
And Michael Jackson selling, he been dead.
Well,
But
Michael Jackson was selling when he was alive. He was selling when he was dead. And Dolph was going buying out the Chanel store when he was alive. Okay. And he still and Mia J still living good.
What she said?
Selling, and he's selling when he was alive because he was wealthy, and he's selling while he's still dead. Gotti wasn't rich like that when before Dolph was killed. After he had paid them damn fools to get Dolph out the way. That's when they took him up. And before
yeah, man. Everybody numbers get inflated when they die, yo. Everybody.
Cypress is a hater. His numbers was already inflated.
Michael Jackson.
He was selling out. What's the name of that show when he was starting to introduce all his artists? Y'all, what's the name of that show that Loud? What is it called? Loud.
Oh, Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Everybody
was really going up. The year they killed him, that boy was dropping hits back to back. These niggas ain't effing with me. He was introduced to Snoop and Woo. They did another song, and he produced the video Pop Out, Snoop Band's Pop Out. I mean, they was jealous of the type of sound and music that the boy was putting out. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, everybody can sell out Rolling Loud, because don't nothing really go on in Miami no more like it used to anyway. But yeah, he introduced them, and that's about all he did was introduce them. I ain't heard nobody talk about nobody.
With the type of producers and beats he was putting money in them young dudes, he already knew with the type of beats and stuff that they was dropping. I'm getting ready to play it. Okay. He already I'm gonna finish playing Trap Galore too. But he already knew that he was getting ready to go up. Okay.
Well, yeah, he went up. Right.
Dolph was already up. He was taking the boys up with him.
And well, they should grab a parachute or something. He trying to go up. Them niggas ain't going nowhere outside of Key Glock and Kenny Money. Kenny Money, good artist over there. I love me some Kenny Money.
I thought you said one.
I don't like Key Glock, but I love Tamika. Praise God. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I like that song. I like that beat. That's a hard beat. Doc was putting money into them boys. He released that song, Snoop Band song. That was the year that was in 2021. A few months before they killed him, they already knew he was getting ready to go up, take his label up, take his dudes up. He took his competition out. He a sucker for that. That's the reason why he's sitting around here look like his. Don't get me started, okay? Cypress, what happened to you? Knock you down. I knock you down.
No.
Oh, you knock yourself down?
No, I ain't knocking nothing down. I've been here the whole day.
Oh, okay. Let me put my glasses on then. Shit.
Nah, they music what? No, they music do not go hard. That shit gonna make me dolo. Shout out to Truth in the building, man. Shout out to the Truth. Shout out to my nigga Truth in the building too, man.
Cypress, you must call him to come in here because he don't be coming into my
he
chat.
He be in your chat. He be in your chat all the time. You just don't look at your comments. I know he be in here because I be in here. He just come under a different name. And he be in here. I be in here. I can tell you who pretty much be in here. I'm in here all. Now, True Power will come. Come on, Justice, dog. Don't say that. Don't say that man gonna line this song up.
What happened? What we talking about?
Check the comments. Justice for dog.
Hold on. Let me find this song. Let's see what Woo. I wonder why I can't find that song.
I probably scrubbed
it. Okay, they might have did scrub it, but somebody else put it up a year ago, but I want to see the one Dolph put up.
He said, Cypress being quick coming. I ain't trying to suck up to nobody, man.
What is song that? Young Dolph, Snoop Bands, and Paper Route Woo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here it is right here. Okay. Now I'm He said Dolph have tons of unreleased music. My son did some work for some pre-artists.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm
here. I didn't know what had happened.
Now I'm reading the comments.
That was put out in 2021, a few months before he was killed. Now y'all see why they killed him. They saw he was putting money and getting band play dropping high beats. He was putting his artists and introducing his artists. He was taking his label and having that type of motion before Dolph was killed. After Dolph was killed, that's when he started really going up. That's why I say I don't know why Quet is defending him, okay? Because ain't nobody really benefited from Dolph's death but Gotti. Okay.
So you mean tell me Daddy-O ain't benefited?
Daddy-O was already benefiting. Daddy-O was already having money.
And
his thing. Daddy-O was getting more money with Dolph being alive.
Well, it
was safe to make investments because Dolph was the visionary. They was getting a return on their investment.
I'm quite sure he made a lot of money. I'm quite sure he made a lot more money with him being dead.
No, he was making a lot more money with him being alive. Okay, Gotti was the one that started going up. They said I'm breaking up. Y'all, am I still breaking up?
Nah, you ain't breaking up. I can hear you on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, Daddy got a nice side bag when he died.
Well, he was already getting a bag. He was already getting a bag, and he was getting more of a bag because that's what Yo Gotti was jealous of. Okay, Yo Gotti, he went and put on his army suit, looking like a Thanksgiving turkey. When Dolph died, he went and put on the camouflage outfits. Yo Gotti dumb too. Then he went and did an album and put out the album on Dolph's birthday, talking about "I showed you so." I'm gonna tell you something. I've been working with the government too long for them to let him do what he did and get away with it. They're not gonna let him do it. I showed you so. That right there is an invitation for the government to swear up. No, he let them know. What he was saying was, I showed you so. I showed y'all that I was gonna kill him. And I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, then I showed you so. That didn't have nothing to do with that. That came from his earlier mixtape when he named it "I Told You So," and he just reshuffled the title and said "I Told You So."
Miss Cypress, we know you got to try to protect him. I don't know why you be trying to protect him because you know he ain't no good. You know that more than I.
Hey, he from the land of the Triple Cross, but I get it. But no, he had.
Don't get it. How come he don't get V/ her money?
I guess V/Slade didn't know the bit, but V/Slade ended up making her money because she went over the well. V/Slade, did she really make some money? Or she went over there with Pat and
when she writing Gotti music?
Paul.
No, she was writing Gotti music for him. She's supposed to be sitting pretty to this day.
I don't know about all that.
You know, Cypress, you ain't right. You know he didn't do that girl right. That's why she beat the hell out of him.
Shout out to V/Slade though. That's my homegirl. She from my hood. Shout out to V/Slade. See you soon, Slade. Got number love for you. But yeah, she got it over there with Paul and them.
The truth says, man, I hate that happened to him. The more time passes, the more you feel and see the assassination was motivated by pure hate. Dude was too smooth. True story. That's the truth.
Yeah, I think he was a good dude. I ain't think it been no bad. I just think stuff just went too far. Stuff just went too far. But will anything go?
Well, they knew that why wouldn't they stop? They had a history of they was constantly trying to kill him since 2016. Why didn't they stop? That's how you know that the federal government is not gonna let them get away with that.
Mm-hmm.
Gotti had his people had a history of trying to kill the boy. That means you think you could just play in the face of the government like that if they don't drain him dry, if they don't break him financially, if he don't go to jail, they gonna drain him dry, making him pay for his freedom.
Nah, I don't know. It all depends on what the feds do. Well, we know the state ain't gonna do nothing. It all depends on what the feds do. So, it all depends on what the feds do. But
and Rose said they not coming to her city. She got a little June bug all around this area.
They yeah, they gonna come up there and come get all the goddamn baked beans and get on down. But now, we just gotta wait. Will they send it?
Look, Justice McDowell said all the federal government needs to do is pick up quit and all the cases solved.
Yeah, you might be right, Jennifer Down. You might be. You might know some. I'm quite sure you know a lot, Jennifer Down. But I don't know though. I think so. When do Cornelius have to go back to court?
Friday.
This coming up Friday, right?
Yeah. I'll be surprised if they sentence him. I won't be surprised if they don't reschedule it.
Man, listen, y'all. If they reschedule, I'm done with the case, man. If they reschedule it, I'm out.
Who y'all think was in the car with what's the boy name down there in Covington, Trayon? Who y'all think? It was somebody else in the car with him.
Probably drop.
That's what I heard.
Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe drop.
Well, Trayon, they don't talk a lot about Trayon.
When is his case?
I think it's been changed to September.
September what?
I don't know. I just know that it was supposed to happen. I think he was supposed to have a trial at the end of March, and then they changed it to May, and now they've changed it to September.
Is it gonna be open to the public? Is it gonna be open to the public up there in Tipton County?
I'll be surprised if Trayon even have a trial. I believe Trayon talking to. That's why you don't hear them talk about him. They've been keeping him protected. I just wouldn't be surprised, because how would they have known that Straight Drop or whoever it was that was in the car? How would they know who was in the car with him? They knew very early on who it was when right after it happened. They knew who it was because you heard the news media say that the person that was in the car with him, they're on the run, and never said nothing else about it.
That because they told off the jump, off the WAP, who was in the car. But this is bad for him because, like, you convicted for the dog situation. They got you dead to right for that situation. But so they had an attraction with the Howard Barnett situation.
I don't know.
I mean, they convicted you for the dog, and they gave you life with possibility of parole, which you won't make that. Now you got this case, then how about that case is still up in the air, still out there somewhere. That's the case I really hope that they saw. I don't know why, but that's
maybe they done brought in a special team to work on it. Who knows?
I doubt Shelby County gonna do that, but
no. What they but you might be right. Who knows? Emerald says, no disrespect. J Money was telling when he was alive. That's a fact. They know.
Boy, Kamisha was. Boy, shout out to Kamisha. Boy, Kamisha, she do not like MPD, do it.
I think Lil Kenny was at court today.
Yeah,
Schultz, his attorney.
yeah, he said he ain't like Buddy them, whoever Buddy them is was here.
I was trying to figure out why quit picking on Lil Kenny. Lil Kenny ain't said nothing about
He
quit.
ain't picking on him.
Where have been picking on Lil Kenny?
No, he haven't. He just said Quinn ain't picking on that man, man. He just made a statement. Why would you be putting that in a song if you ain't done that?
Wait a minute. How come he said that about Gotti?
Cause he don't know Lil Yo according to him.
Oh Lord, for him not to know Lil Yo, well, I guess he a real big fan. You sure know everything about him for him not to know.
He don't know Lil Yo, so I guess that's why.
Why he always
But
trying?
no, I mean, he basically told the truth. He entitled to his opinion.
Well, that's an opinion, ain't the truth. This is opinion. I mean, why would he try to put an energy into the atmosphere to try to make people feel like that BEO took out somebody?
Yeah, my arm hit the goddamn phone, but he basically said, "Why would you put that in a song if you ain't done that?" He right. He wasn't wrong about that. Justin, Justin for dog. Justin for dog. I'm not entertaining that, Justin for dog. And you would not, Justin for dog. You would not take me into that. Man, shout out to them guys, but no, Justin for dog. You would not bait me into that one. I'm not taking the bait on that. But I don't. I don't want no problem with them guys. I'm good, bro. I don't want no smoke. But then I don't want no smoke with them cats. I'm not taking a bait with them. I ain't drinking no damn stag. Damn, you old. No stag was in the store. Dude. He said, "Okay, then don't entertain it." I'm not saying I ain't okay. You right. You win, Judge. That night, that night, say nigga drinking stag. Do you know how old you got to be drinking stag in Tennessee? He went all the way back.
He said, "Got him." Lord,
Even though Justice for Dawson dropped some hell of a jewels, it's probably went over a lot of y'all head. Okay.
BEO had that song out way before that happened to Jook. That's what people omitting. BEO had already did that song, had that song out before that happened.
Okay. I don't know. And I ain't gonna ask no questions. I'm gonna go with that. Shout out to my man Truth in the Bed.
He said, "No alcohol, old duels." And Cypress, what you on this over there sipping on?
I ain't sipping on nothing. I'm chilling. It feels too good. Nah, I ain't sipping no night, y'all. I'm just chilling, kick back with y'all. Popping some shit with y'all. I'm just doing what I like to do. Have fun with y'all, and then I take my regular ass sleep. That's it.
No alcohol, old duels, cool, a no sugar.
Okay, Deuce Deals. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Shout out to Justin Dawson, man. Justin Dawson be dropping it on.
Um,
Justin Dawson, you gonna get on a panel one day, Justin Dawson?
I was gonna. I guess we didn't move too far past that. I had pulled up Trap Galore and was playing his stuff.
Who time?
Did you look at the interview that he did with that Quet did with Trap Galore?
Yeah, when he said he shouldn't have put that in a song, like, yeah, I listen to all of it.
Wait,
Hey,
that
really,
is the other thing he said. He said some other stuff too.
yeah, I caught it. So yeah, he said he was saying some stuff, boy. Like, I don't know, man. Shout out to Quit, man.
Quit making his interviews and making his money off the interviews and.
Yeah, he making his money off the interview, man. I just don't like. I like the interviews, but you don't have to give them some new they ain't heard before, man. Like giving them something new is like on the thin line of some shit might slip out and it's already recorded. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm coming to Memphis, I don't know, Pumpkin Pooh. I don't know. I try to stay. I ain't gonna lie. I try to stay out way from Shelby County. He said probably never. I don't care about YouTube or channels or putting my pretty face on. Ugh. He said putting his pretty face on. You must be light skinned. That nigga said he don't care about putting his pretty face on the screen. He must be a light skinned nigga. So
Hey, Sunday. Sunday says.
Sunday, if Cornelius get another coordination, I know. So well, I asked Quip when his sentencing was gonna be.
What do you say?
He said, "Fuck Cornelius."
Why quit talk about Cornelius like that? Cornelius ain't did nothing. Well, I mean, he did do something. He took young. Is he mad at him for taking out young dog?
No, we mad at him for ratting on him. Nah, he said I ain't got nothing against life can't do. He just said he wasn't gonna put his pretty face on YouTube. So I took it as he a light skinned brother.
Well, I have to say is what Cornelius did was wrong, but at least he has been a stand-up guy to tell the truth, tell Young Dog's family the truth, and so that his family could start working towards getting some healing and some peace. So I think
Man, he shouldn't. No, I think he did the wrong thing. He don't supposed to tell nothing.
No, he did the right thing. So
no, because if it had been me, I wouldn't say nothing. I wouldn't give a damn how that know. The nigga gone, fam.
Well, no, he did wrong. He did wrong, and he's supposed to tell the truth. I mean,
No.
now Cypress evidently the dude he got some type of he yields to some type of God. I mean, Cypress, are you an atheist?
No.
Do you believe
No.
in God?
Yes, I believe in God, but I'm saying like niggas go out. I don't like when niggas go out and go commit crimes and want to be the first nigga to tell nigga you committed the crime, nigga. Shut your ass up. You committed the crime. Do your time and rock it out, my nigga.
What you think about Quit Lawyer saying that you got to pay for that hit?
He said that?
You know damn well he said it.
I thought he said, what about your I ain't heard him say pay for the hit, but I know he said, what about your gotta got money to okay, well that's what that means. Then he said
he vindicated Jook. He said Jook didn't have the type Jook didn't have no money to pay for no hit. He said, but Yo Gotti is wealthy, his brother, he's got that type of money. Ain't that telling it?
Yeah.
Just like he said, stupid dude was a serial killer. How in the hell would somebody that come way up out of Atlanta, a lawyer, know anything? Bring stupid dude name when even supposed to. Stupid dude that had nothing to do with that case. Why was he brought up?
I don't know. That's gonna be. You know what? I gotta keep it real, Tam. That's gonna be interesting going down the line. But we shall see.
So I mean, Manny didn't spare nobody trying to get his client off. And Manny ain't spare a soul.
No, he didn't. But hey, he did what he had. Even though I think it's way more behind the scenes shit went on in my opinion, but I just need to hear that. But I'll be glad when they send us Canadians and get this crap over with.
You want to know how many years Canadians gonna get?
Yeah, I hope he get life. Will they put him in population though? I doubt it. Will they put him in population? I doubt. Well, you think they're gonna put him in population?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so somebody can take his neck clean on off. Y'all go ahead and handle the bid and get this nigga back.
I'm trying to read the comments. Let's see.
Why you ain't gonna take the interview, man? Justin for dog, man.
Dude still said you killed multiple people and said the Lord got my back.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that. They be sadistic, and then they'll say, "You know, the Lord is with me." Woo, these folks sick.
Yeah. Wait, he said, who said it? Who said what? Nah, I think Canadians just need to go through a time, man, without telling. Nigga, you committed a crime. Nobody ain't feeling bad for you, nigga. You committed a crime. I think all niggas that do crime need to taking people, good people out, need to just do their time, man. Don't go telling no niggas, man. Real niggas don't go telling on niggas. Shit, man.
You said they don't tell on people.
Nah, real niggas go do their time. I ain't telling on no nigga.
Real dudes don't go just killing a man for no reason.
I mean,
I mean, what was Gotti? What could Gotti have been thinking about? That's why I know Gotti got a mental illness. Gotti had a lot going from him for himself. Why would he do something like this and bring a negative connotation to his business and his name? What the hell wrong with him? He's mentally ill.
I don't know about all that, but
He got
we
to be.
we shall see if
He
they gonna.
allowed jealousy to grow and infester on the inside of him like that. That he decided to take out another successful Memphian because he was ambitious. It was just more jealousy than anything. He mentally ill. Nobody in their right mind that had a future as bright as Yo Gotti would have done something like that. He's sick.
So you don't think his future even brighter?
Hell no. It's already his light already burning out. That
That
dude
boy,
ain't even got no rest.
that man was in
Anytime a
the.
man sit up on and do an interview, talk about if he paying that security all that money. He said he got dogs. I'm sure he in a gated community where it's supposed to be secure. If his house is too dark, he go to a hotel. That's a mental damn. He's a schizophrenic.
Mm.
That's first of all, it was that jealousy was a sickness. That's a mental illness.
Why
Then
would
you
he?
turn around after you kill the boy. Now you trying to drain all your artists to pay for the security. What kind of damn life is that? To the point you done ran out the country so you could get a decent rest because you know that these young dudes in the United States are waiting to get you.
Okay,
And as well as the authorities, and when they get enough to get him,
when they ain't got enough right now, but I'm
quick,
saying,
quick gonna tell it.
what if they don't get enough?
Quick gonna tell it.
Now I'm saying,
I
so
believe
you
at some point when Quick get desperate enough, he get because I something going on right now. He getting all these interviews. You don't hear him talk about B Mims no more. At first, he was mad at Yo Gotti first cousin. Has B Mims have they found a way to pay him?
uh and then I don't know, but okay, why would you think that man? Okay, okay, how can I say this? Okay, when he said he was scared to go in his house, what did that make you feel like? I mean, what did that make you think about?
He's paranoid and he's a schizophrenic. He's a schizo.
Well, I don't know about schizo, but he's always been kind of paranoid about letting a lot of people around him. He's always been there.
Yeah, but you don't go in your house if it's too dark.
Yeah, that's kind of unexplainable.
They said as soon as Quit make $1 million, he gonna sell it. Somebody in the chat said that.
He said as soon as he make $1 million, he gonna tell it. Why y'all think he gonna make $1 million to tell him?
Mm-hmm.
I, I see Justin Dolph quit making videos. Like that vacation was good for him. We ain't seen no content yet. We ain't seen no content, man. I guess you still on vacation, or you en route to another vacation, Justin Dolph. We ain't sure ain't seen no content.
He just came back on the field.
I think he better go take another vacation, Justin Dolph.
You ready for Justice for Dolph to drop some content?
Yeah, he needs dropping content. I need something to be laughing off of.
He said he's still kind of on it.
Oh, man, yeah, we know. We know. Uh, we know he's still on it. We know he's still on vacation just though. I think just for now, gonna retire and just stay on vacation, y'all. He said I wanted to drop, but then me. Jessica, I got a question, Jessica. How did that how did Mia and Daddy O make you rethink some things from dropping? That ain't got nothing to do with you dropping content.
Be quiet.
That nigga was like, I'm on vacation for the next 6 months.
I said stop.
Shout out to Jennifer Dog. Jennifer Dog, I got another question. When you gonna start using your real voice instead of voiceover?
These dogs so spoiled.
That nigga, that nigga be using voiceovers and shit like T-Pain, y'all. That nigga use your real voice.
Why are you messing with Justice for Dog? You just said you was ready for him to put out some more content.
Yeah, he made me mad now. He said he going on vacation again. Quit using voiceover, nigga. Use real voice.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Hey, y'all hear me?
Cypress, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. They messing with your line, sound like it. You hear me?
Cypress, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. He said, using your real voice don't take no days to edit it, man. Who the hell you think you fooling? Nigga be using T-Pain voiceovers and shit. My nigga Justin, man, no, man, go on drop some. Nah, all bullshit aside, just for go on drop some content.
I'm ready for him to drop some more content on how.
Yeah, man, yeah, go on drop some content, man. You done had a vacation. You done made a lot of goddamn bread. Gone time for some content, goddamn vacation over with. It ain't your birthday. Vacation over with, niggas ain't get back to work.
I want to do some content on Howard Barnett. Now, that little documentary he did on Howard Barnett. That was very helpful.
Yeah, it's time to do some more content, nigga. We on your help and every day so we see some new content, nigga. Well, I'm on your help and every day, nigga. I see some new content, nigga. Get back to work, man. Vacation over with, Jennifer. We need you to get back to work.
Alabama Dread Boy says, Tamara, why Gotti and his crew of artists so quiet out way? Why Gotti living outside of the States mostly? I guess when he came back in the States, when he went out of town, him and Nurse Bay went out of town, he was taking her back over to wherever he at.
He said,
Why Nurse Bay stay with Gotti when he do her like that? When he been flying Angela around for a couple of years.
Because he the one with the money. She got to fall in line, and there it go.
Ladies, make your own money. That's why you make your own money. So when they don't act right, you can open that front door on them. Open that front door.
Unless they run across a nigga like me, you gonna open up the door for him. Tell him get the hell on. Yeah, I'm just bullshit. Like, he said he didn't make a. He said, what he say?
And every time it seems like lately, whenever they ask Angela about God, she look like she be about to cry.
Probably is. He said, I didn't make $1. A nigga, please. Man, fool, if you gonna fool anybody but me, I know better. But anyway, man, do some content, man. I'm on your helmet every day. And then you'll drop some more content. I wish you use your real voice, but I know you scared to do that. You're gonna use the T-Pain voiceover.
Justice Vidal says he believed that Gotti will try and get some French guys to take out Key Glock at Paris Fashion Week.
Gotti ain't studying no Key Glock, man. Why would Gotti be studying Key Glock? Shout out to Key Glock mama, though. Salute to her.
Because Key Glock got more money than him. Gotti owe too many damn people to have some
I
money.
doubt that. But shout out to Key
You
Glock
have to
mama.
pay that credit line off.
I'm a fan of Key Glock mama. Tamika, how you doing, man? You talk to your cousin later?
I talked to her yesterday.
How she doing?
She doing good.
Tell her I'm gonna hit her up when you talk to her. Hey, so
you ain't you Facebook friends with April?
April, if you in the bush, yeah, I'm Facebook friend with April. If you in the bushes, I know you probably. I'm hitting you up, April.
You know April cuss you out.
Yeah, I know she will.
Did she cuss you out before when you was around here trying to play?
Yeah, April is always going. April can stand me for a long time. I fuck with April. April can stand me for a long time. But I ain't gonna say she ain't have her reason to. Because I gotta get real. I was on some bullshit. But I ain't gonna say she ain't have no reason to. Nah, I can't stand. I'm gonna keep it real nigga better. But I was on some bullshit too much time.
What have you? How's the women? You always talking about the Memphis women. What's the women like down there in Houston, or Texas, or wherever you at in Texas?
I wouldn't. I don't know. From spring break, that shit ain't good. That's all I know. From spring, if you know about what it is, spring break, hey, you know that shit is not good.
Women, Memphis got a lot of good women. It's just that we have to be a certain way these jokers in Memphis.
Wait, Cordova,
you have to be hard dealing with Memphis men.
Yeah, get you a North Memphis man. You know what I'm saying? Straight for X5. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was a North Memphis man that made me start putting the hammer down on these dudes. Because my kids, I listen. I'm still in shock that I didn't know that Binghamton was North Memphis. I said, "Good God Almighty!" My oldest daughter, dad from Binghamton. Oh, I wouldn't wish him on no woman.
Shout out to Ben Hampton.
I wouldn't wish on no woman.
There's some players over there at Ben Hampton.
He played with the wrong one though, because when I finished with him, I bet you wish he had never put a baby in me.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Well, they said, yep, it's no. I did not know. I thought, because you think about it, when you go to Binghamton, you go up Poplar and you turn on, I forget the street that is called. That's right there before you get to Highland.
Right.
So it's almost like Southeast Memphis.
Right. It's like, yes, yeah, you right.
I promise y'all, I did not know Binghamton was North Memphis, because East High School right there in front of it. Hell, I thought it was the East or something.
No, Memphis, man, the Gotti.
What? And that's exactly where he lived. That shit back then. Okay. The other one wasn't no better because he came from over there off of Steel.
He was in the Bay. He was big. He was big old player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
He got played. That's the other side of the BBB.
Yeah.
What's the BBB?
Bam. Yeah, bam.
Yeah, why is Fraser called the Bay? The Bay Area. They said they don't know why they called it the Bay Area.
Because everybody was gone out there Bay.
Oh, okay. So that was some type of drug.
Yeah. Yeah, cocaine to be there.
They said Binghamton is one side of the tracks and East Memphis on the other side of the
that's why Fraser called the Bay Area. Everybody was gone out there Bay. Fraser boy named his album gone out there Bay. Even though not that he didn't have that little nothing, but
it's a Bay. Because you hear the news on the news. They say it in Fraser in the Bay Area. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it's cocaine. Yeah, it had a whole cocaine epidemic growing up. Somebody coming up through that back in the 90s, early 90s. That's why they started calling it the Bay Area. But for a lot of people don't know, man, Fraser was really for the doctors and people. Judge O'Brown stayed out there, and it's kind of like shit. All the rich people that had money stayed out there. All the niggas was going out there.
It's cocaine is one hell of a drug.
Yeah. That Fraser was cocaine era back in the name, from Fraser to Hollywood. That's the motherfucker.
They say y'all better leave them drugs alone. So are they still going off of is it still a bad cocaine area? Because in some of those areas, the houses look kind of nice.
I ain't talking about the houses. I'm talking about the strong ass people.
He said it is. It show a little sugar booger.
Yeah, hell yeah, they still going up there. All of them that's a lie. Hell yeah, I believe it.
So really it's two reasons it's called a Bay. Oh, they say it sits on some water.
Sure do sit on some water.
What that means?
Sure do. I believe not. I believe none of it, and I'm gonna leave it where it is. Yeah. Shit, it's on some water, huh? Maybe not the water if you want to try it. Cause you might be fucked up dipping in that water there, love.
I wonder where the water is. Oh my god! Cypress, you ain't no good.
I'm quite sure I'm quite sure you wouldn't want to know, and I'm quite sure you wouldn't understand it if it was explained to you.
Oh my god! Well,
Talking
it
about the
might be on some water. I don't think the news people would be just saying the Bay Area if it was just because people on cocaine.
man, look, ain't no telling about the new people when them cameras go off. Everybody slick these days. You know what?
Oh my goodness. Derek said, well, Sipe, that's the reason the news gave when they were talking about the naming the new school debate. So they gonna name the they get ready to name the school debate.
They ain't naming the school out of cocaine. Boy, Shelby County fucked up, man.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, they naming the school after cocaine. Boy, that's some cold niggas, boy.
You could tell this ghetto folks on the school system. Why would they name the school debate? Why would anybody name the school debate?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
It's just every time I think about these politicians in Memphis, my head hurts.
I'm thinking Big Wig might got something to do with this shit. I ain't fucking none of this shit. Man, I seen her live. She would have Tina Turner on that mother. I'm quite sure, Big Wig, you got something to do with this shit.
Look, I was looking at somebody posted today that so allegedly some of the she on the school board. Supposedly somebody on the school board put a order of protection on her. They said that's the 7th order of protection.
Man, they just put an order of her brand new motherfucking wig. Goddamn man. Hey, Big Wig. We tired of you walking around looking like you on the goddamn motherboard with the big ass wig on.
He said, Tam, they can't say it on the news because of the cocaine on the news like that, but the streets know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm thinking Big Wig got a lot to do with this shit. I ain't trust none of this shit.
Davin said they call it the Bay because it was a major port for cocaine.
There you go, Davin. We got some smart people in here.
He said, big wig, big drink. He said, we have other neighborhoods too. Smoking City, Chronic City. It's other crazy neighborhood names. Shoot, we had a neighborhood called a PV. It was some apartments called PV.
And that's what it smelled.
Village. I wonder what they called.
I don't know, but
the actual name of it though, Hurt Village, right?
Yeah, the mother getting hurt.
Named after somebody's last name, Hurts.
Yeah, if you were going over there, you damn sure were getting hurt if you went from over the shoot.
Now I wonder why they call Smoky City though.
Because everybody over there high for the motherfucking cookie.
Have y'all had that Smoky City barbecue?
Uh-uh.
It's
When
good.
I went into the Piggly Wiggly over there, Smoker City back and they did it for me. I ain't want nothing else to do with
I
Smoker
wouldn't go
City.
with. I'm glad they shut that down.
Yeah, that was enough for Smoker City for me. But shout out to the people that over there from Smoker City. I got family from us. Salute to y'all that I fuck with. And shout out to Smoker City. Shout out Memphis.
Yeah, shout out to North Memphis. My dad grew up in North Memphis. My dad grew up on Norman Street.
Your dad from X5. Shout out to your daddy. North Memphis in the building.
My dad grew up on Norman Street.
Whole lot of money that was coming over there on Norman Street back in the day. Whole lot of.
It says again. It seems like to me they've torn down a lot of houses on the street though.
Well, that's because a lot of the older people died and their kids didn't keep that shit. Mm. Yeah, that Piggly Wiggly, the way they did that motherfucker over there, smoke, I ain't want nothing else to do with Piggly Wiggly. That was, bruh, like, no, I'm good. I'm cool.
Why y'all think Jack Owens was on Hollywood and James and took himself out? He was the plug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was definitely the plug. His brother's still the plug, ain't it? Danny Owens. He got out and continued business as usual, didn't he?
Probably. I don't think he. I don't think he. That's enough story for another day. I ain't gonna say that on her, but I'll get my drift.
It says Smoky City is actually an old name. Smoky City been named that since the 1900s. I think because it was because of the fog for real though.
Yes, Smoker City, New Chicago, all the neighborhood back in the gap. Yeah, my child is more.
New Chicago over there by Smoky City, ain't it?
On the other side, yeah. It's near each other. Yeah, you say that. Cause I always go in whenever I come through New Chicago, I go in through the other side. But yeah, it's close. I haven't been over there in New Chicago.
They said Kodak Black was over there on Norman Street.
Yeah, walking Burfield for the motherfucking perk. Had the motherfucker, they let them in.
I'm surprised they didn't kill him. How he get stuck down in Memphis, in North Memphis, at the corner getting sprung?
He was with somebody. They dipped off on his ass. He walking through the hood. He had the motherfucker full of the perk.
Well, he was over there for a long time, no?
Yeah, he was walking. Didn't nobody bother him. He was barefooting there. Come on, they might so half full of goddamn perk. He walking through the hood. He
They
wasn't
didn't rob
scared. No, he wasn't scared. No, he was barefooting there, so they didn't fuck with him.
him. So what was he sleeping at?
I don't know. I didn't know whoever he with they left his he would have the case.
I wonder because they say he was hanging out over there in North Memphis. It was around that area at a gas station. He was there.
Yeah, he was at the.
Where was he sleeping at?
He was at that Mapco right on Chelsea. You know the Mapco on one side, then you got the Hollywood Fish Market on the other side. On the light.
He had to been staying with somebody over there.
Or whoever it was they left his there, cause he would have something been walking through that motherfucker. That man they had no shoes on or nothing.
He said they got a video Kodak on Hollywood.
Yeah,
it up.
When we seen him, he was barefooted. I don't know what he did.
Well, that wasn't the first time because he went. I think he went back. He must be getting good stuff over there.
What up, bro? I don't know, but I knew about that time he come through. It was loaded.
He always looked like he loaded. You could tell, Lord Jesus. Woo! Lord have mercy. He a little bitty old thing too. Hold on, let me pull it up. Lord, we just rebuke this drug. Y'all make sure y'all start getting on my prayer line. We're gonna come against the spirit of drugs. Look, that's him right there. Look at him. He a little bitty old thing, ain't it?
Yeah. Okay.
He look paranoid. Look.
Yeah, he had the move.
He wants. He wasn't scared of me either, was he?
Nah, he ain't no scary little nigga. He just be high.
He
He ain't no.
fit right in with him.
Unfortunately, you right.
He fits right in. What store was that he was at?
It's at the Naco right on Chelsea.
Is that him?
He told me to put that around him.
I know that ain't him. That ain't him, is it?
Yeah, that Kodak. Yeah, he was up there.
You just said. Oh, you think it's gas? Yeah. Is it gas cheap? It's a diesel. Huh?
Oh no, y'all. He look like some out of a horror movie. Y'all sure that's him? I got they said Kodak Black in Memphis, y'all, in the back of the look at the car he in. I told you his eyes always looked like he was possessed or something like a
He told me to put that around him.
They were gonna make sure he's straight because he got plenty of money.
Oh, you think it's gas? Yeah. Is it gas cheap? It's a diesel.
what he doing with that thing in his face? Lord Jesus, for the love of God. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he had the motherfucker. Shout out to Kodak.
Oh, they said spotted with a fan in Memphis. Look at him.
Uh-huh.
I hate when they won't show up. Where's Kodak Black from?
I don't know. I want to say Florida. They're from around the Florida area.
Yeah.
Hey, too much money out here. Too much money out here to be hate.
I hope that ain't him jooking in Memphis. They say he was looking for Glorilla.
Oh my God.
Lord,
Shout out to Global though.
I see Brorilla back at it. Brorilla ain't playing. She said she gonna expose Johnny Dane.
Like somebody gonna hit her on top of her goddamn head. She gets on my nerve too. I try to like her, but she get on my goddamn nerve.
Yeah, drugs is killing our people. They say he's a Haitian from Florida, a Zopan Haitian. I was gonna say because he kind of sound like those people from out of Louisiana.
Got them souls, they crazy. God damn it, them crazy Negro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro really need to be punched in the goddamn jaw.
Why you mad at Brorilla?
He talk too much. How you gonna talk too much and be ugly?
Lord have mercy. I don't think she ugly.
My dude, and yeah,
She's just masculine.
What? Until you slap shit out of her and then she a female.
I tell you.
Shout out to Glow.
Yeah, she twins with Glow.
I don't know about all that.
And she is. Glow just had work on her face.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I mean, money. Yeah, she started to look good because she got a little paper. You know.
This if Brorilla put a wig on, she looked like Glow.
Man, she look like she just woke up. I don't, I don't care.
What you think going on with Scooby Cuts and Jay Prince? That's an odd connection.
No, it ain't. They don't do anything to get up on the skin of finesse.
I don't think they're getting up on the skin of finesse. I don't think he's studying it.
Yeah. And they want to try to get up on the finesse skin as much as possible to make him crash. I don't like Scooby Cut. I kind of felt bad when they shot his stupid ass the first time. But I do not like that Scooby Cut nigga. You hear me?
You don't like him.
Nah, I don't like that
You
nigga.
said they just trolling.
Man,
Well, evidently finesse must be getting up under the skin of Jay Prince Jr. He wouldn't even be trying to troll him if he wasn't.
well, they trying to come get together and try to get up under his. Scooby will do anything to get up under finesse skin, cause finesse got your baby mama pregnant, nigga.
Well, he been married for years now. He ought to be over it.
And he ain't let it go. That finesse smashing that baby mama and got her pregnant.
Well,
So shout out to CC, she the home girl. But yeah, get out your feelings, Scooby. You got a wife, nigga. Y'all got the same type of mustache, nigga. Go home and go be happy. That nigga and his wife got the same kind of mustache, nigga.
all right, y'all. I've been on here 3 hours. I had to catch up because I've been I'm trying to get on here as much as I can because y'all know June 1st I start summer school. So make sure you all go and look at y'all. Oh, let me show y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in every morning at 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. on my praying line. We get on and we agree and we pray and all of that. And it definitely is a blessing. Okay.
Amen.
Cypress, you be up. How come you ain't got on my praying line?
That shit, when I wake up, it be like 8 o'clock. Y'all be gone to work. Goddamn. So what time y'all be
It's
going on the line?
it's the Great Awakening prayer line. And we get on promptly every morning from 7 a.m. and then we are off by 7:15. We come together, we pray, and we agree. And that's the phone number right there, 978-890-8900. And that's the code 061043.
I can't see that. I gotta go back to it. You just send it to me. I'm gonna try to get on in the morning. Just send it to me.
Okay.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the prayer line and show out. Amen. Amen.
Junior needs to fix that toupee under the hat. Junior wear a toupee?
I don't know. He using Scooby Cuts her stuff that I want to I wouldn't be surprised if all that shit fall out. Cause Scooby from me.
He been promoting Scooby's cuts.
Yeah, but they won't give a half for this album. Man, y'all some dirty niggas, Junior.
Devin said he saw me on Oxygen TV True Crime. They get ready. They'll be back in Memphis this summer, and they're doing another cold case. I'll be on another one. But yeah, it was cool to go and film with Oxygen TV. I really, they need to pay me my money. They send my money on the way because y'all know I don't work for free. They had me there all night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So you gonna be doing a lot of work with them, or they just was a one-time thing?
I guess it was supposed to just be like a one-time thing, but when I reached out to them the other day, I reached out to the producer the other day, to see why I had not received my check, because I went and I shot that little what y'all see me on, that was last year in like September. That's been almost like a year ago, and it aired on Mother's Day, right? So and they told me, they was like, it's gonna air next year. They said like March, April, or May. It ended up airing in May, but I filmed it last September. And so they're getting ready to come back to Memphis. And I'm assuming that because they're coming back to Memphis in the summer, it's going to be for season 3, or it's going to be for the next season. And it will probably air next year. So I mean it don't pay a lot. It's like $800, but it's cool.
Yeah. But the good thing about it may it's gonna open up the door for bigger projects down the line.
Yeah, the producers are super cool.
Yeah, it'll open up some projects down the line. Yeah.
No, that's not a lot at all.
No.
I just think some people probably do it for free. I just don't work for free. Cause I mean, especially when you get there, you're there for one day. Cause at first it was like we're gonna have to, but now they pay you for each day. Cause at first they was like they was for 3 days, and then after they left Memphis, they was going down to Texas. And the producer did say to me, "We got a case in Texas," but they be trying to. I'm tell you something. They don't be wanting. They knew they would have had to fly me out there to Houston, and I'm sure they probably just got somebody down there for that. But it's easier when you're in the Memphis area to just have me to come over to the mansion that Well, the last time we was at in Midtown, Cypress, over there by Overton Park, where those big mansions are. That's where we filmed that at. In one of those, they rented out a mansion.
Yeah, I know what them big mansions there right around the park, going along down there by Parkway, Union, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause my grandma used to work down there. The white people got all them big ass mansions.
Yeah. It was super cool. It was. I look forward to working with them again this summer. So that'll be super cool too. It's at Overton Park. That's where Steve Jobs stayed at when he lived in Memphis for a little bit. I didn't know Steve Jobs stayed in Memphis. I mean, it was really nice. You could tell that it was whoever lives in that mansion, because she was like, "Oh, we got to be out of here." They had to be. We was there until 1 o'clock in the morning. She's like, the people are on their way back home, so they only rented it out, I guess, for so many days. Yeah, and they had to be out that night because the people were on their way back home. And it was, like I said, my throat was sore for days because I was talking nonstop. Like I was talking nonstop to the point that my brain just went dry, and she hard started having to. She was like, "No, it's okay. Just stop and breathe."
And
And she started having to feed. She started having to feed me the lines. I got so tired because I kept forgetting. I couldn't. I just after 3-4 hours, you tired. Where you talking? Okay, do that scene over. Okay, say that again. Okay, say it again. Okay, well, sit over here and say it. You get tired.
oh yeah, I'll be like, man, cut me the check right now.
My makeup started. It was hot. They said we cannot turn on any air. So my is I had a girl doing makeup, so I started sweating.
Uh-huh.
My
So
hair started sticking to my face.
to all the out of towners, y'all, Overton Park is not a tourist spot. Real brothers don't fuck around in Overton Park. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And Overton Park is not a tourist spot. Brothers, we don't go over there. Real brothers, no, we don't go to Overton Park.
Anyway, y'all, I didn't got sleep. I enjoyed y'all tonight. I really do.
Shout out to Midtown, though.
And
Yeah,
shout out
nah,
to Midtown. Shout out to North Memphis, South Memphis, East Memphis, Binghamton, Orange Mound. Am I missing uh Fraser? All of the
the
area.
Bay Area.
The Bay Area. I said not the tourist area.
Yeah,
Mm.
the Overton Park ain't the tourist area. I want y'all to watch the Tam episode on Oxygen and be confused like they're gonna be a tourist spot. And that real brother, we don't go hanging around over the park. That ain't fun.
I don't know. I don't know what case. They don't ever tell me what case that they're gonna have me talking about this time until I sign my NDA. After I sign the NDA, that's when they send me all of the case notes for me to start studying and looking over and stuff like that. So and
Oh
learning
yeah.
about the case after I sign my NDA.
See, I couldn't do nothing like that because, like me, I want to be me. I don't want y'all punchlines. I don't want. I just want to be. I I don't want never want to do nothing. I can't authentically be me.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Because that was I was so tired. Like I was. She was like, you did so good. I like that. I like that. Okay. Well, and then there would be times that she would say, okay, I like how you said that, but turn your head and say it this way. And okay, say it this way, and this time put a lot of in it. Like I want you to move your head when you say it. Yeah, so it's scripted, really, but it's cool.
No, yeah, it's cool, but I don't know. I don't know. If I can't put my own lines in and be authentically me, I don't think I could ever do TV.
Well, I mean, I got to say a lot of like because she asked me like, "Will you work cases like this?" I said, "Yeah, I have. I've worked for insurance companies," and she was like, "Okay." So, um, they didn't know. She was like, "Well, what do private investigators do for insurance companies?" And so, whatever it was that I was saying about that, that was me saying it based on the experience that I had with working when I did work for insurance companies, right? Now that was not in the case notes or whatever. So um and then some of what I had read, because hell, she had forgotten some of what was in the case. Because I'd read over all the notes and stuff. She wanted Tam to add some sister girl in her statement. Okay, I'm telling you. And they had said, when they reached out to me, we always, have men, and she was a white lady. She was like, we always have men, we always have male whites mainly, and we want a private, we want a investigator, and we would prefer an investigator that is uh, of color. That's what she said. A female of color or something
Just
like
say y'all wanted somebody black, and y'all try to dress it up. Boy, I can't stand when they do it. Just say you want somebody black. Eh?
that. But you never know. They probably, just for them specifically say they wanted a female black investigator. They probably been getting for her to make that statement. We always have males that are white. They might have been getting letters and stuff saying, why y'all don't never have black women on there, something like that.
Uh-huh.
But what she did say was, when they identified, she was like, before we identified you, before we sent you the email, we was looking at your platforms, your YouTube channel, and my Facebook page and stuff. And then she was like, you don't really, you don't have to. I don't know. That's why I said I have to watch what I say on here.
Yeah,
But
shout out.
I be forgetting though, because y'all know how I get. But I enjoyed it though. They was really nice. They was really nice, but I guess they had to be nice because I was supposed to be out of there within 2 hours, and I ended up being there, let's see, for 7 hours, talking for 7 hours straight. My
No.
throat was sore for, I believe, upward of a week.
Man, I wouldn't talk for a week. My Lord, I had to be texting me 7 hours long.
7 hours straight, and they was rushing. And she was like, "I'm so sorry. We went and got you all dinner. But can you just wait to eat your dinner? I didn't even eat because we got to be out of here, and we can't stop." So yeah, I talked for 7 hours straight because she was like, let's cut this scene again. Let's get 3 different scenes of her saying the same thing so that we'll have enough footage of it, and we'll decide what we want to cut in there. So I don't know, I was tired. So maybe it won't be like that this time. Who knows? But of course, I don't know what case it is. Like I said, until they send in my NDA.
So I can go find it, and I can go find it on YouTube, whatever.
You talking about the show that I did, that I'm in on Oxygen, True Crime? Yeah. The name of the show is A Plan to Kill. Yes. I think they put it on the Oxygen YouTube channel. And you can go to oxygen.com, and they do have it on the Oxygen website, that show. So yeah, I didn't even know that it was gonna air on Mother's Day. My cousin, I just happened to log onto on Sunday. I just happened to log on Facebook for me, and I was like, I ain't been on Facebook all day. And my cousin girlfriend had one crazy tagging me, and she was taking videos, like little snippets from her phone, talking about, I'm looking at true crime. I always look at true crime, and I see you on there. I was like, she did tell me that it was going to air. She said we're looking at the middle or the end of May. I didn't know it was going to air on Mother's Day. So that was a nice Mother's Day gift. One nice Mother's Day gift that I got. So hopefully when I shoot with them again, it'll be, I hope it will be with the same producers.
Yeah.
The same field producers. Anyway, y'all, listen, I enjoyed being on here with you all tonight. Make sure you all please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can hit up my Cash App or my Super Thank. You got some. She said you got some residuals coming. I should have some residuals coming, right? I sure should. Make sure you all hit up the Cash App or the Super Thanks.
Yeah, because we're gonna blow that channel.
I'm telling you, make sure y'all if y'all are up in the morning, if y'all can remember. If you don't have the number to my praying line, go like my Real Talk with Tamara Facebook page if you're up early enough. Shout out to JR. What's her name? What's my girl name?
With Madstone.
Yeah, Madstone. You know, she got so many different names. I was gonna say I saw her in here earlier.
I'm finna be like, oh shit.
She was on my praying line this morning. She was on the
Shout
prayer
out
line
to
this morning.
Madison, man.
Yeah, she go to Maddie Stone. And who else be on my praying line almost every morning? Angel the Real Boss is on there every morning. She's dedicated. And my other girl from out of Atlanta, Barr, last name Barr, Katrina Barr.
No. So
Anyways, y'all, make sure you all pray before you go to bed tonight. Dear God, I just thank you for everyone that was on this live. I ask that you shield and protect each and every one of us. Watch over our families, watch over our property, watch over us as we sleep tonight. I ask that you go before each and every one of us in the morning that has to work. If there's anyone on here that has a difficult boss, I ask that you go before them on their job and touch the hearts of whoever it is that needs to be touched, to bless them, to give them a peaceful working environment. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. Okay. You all sleep peacefully tonight. I love you all. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Cypress, for coming
for
up.
sure. Anytime we're gonna do it again. All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night.